Sorry about that. What's up, guys?
What are you
What's up, Michael?
What are you talking about? I made a fair move.
Look at that thing,
Isn't that
man.
so badass, dude? Look at this thing. I'm so
Dude,
excited. I'm like a little kid. And
holy moly.
yeah,
That thing is cool, man. Look at and even all the lights. Hold on, before we start this, let me put you
isn't that cool?
on solo layout here. Look at the little green flashing lights with all the characters. Just
Yeah, the guy Jamie, super cool dude. He's he's been in the R2 Builders Club for a long time. Very well respected guy. Built this thing, and we can talk about it later during the show. But it's just this thing is just it's awesome.
beautiful,
So,
man. So what's up, Michael? How you doing, man?
oh man, hang on one second.
Yep.
Okay, so man, all kinds of things are going on this week. I'm actually feeling really good. A lot of people are starting to find out that my wife is home and she's fighting this COVID bullshit like no tomorrow, and I'm so proud of my wife for doing that. And it hasn't been easy. It's been probably one of the most stressful few weeks of my entire life. But I'll tell you what, man. Not. Sorry, it's just random.
No, you're good.
Okay, but yeah, man, I just I'm so appreciative to everybody that reached out, and Denise wanted to say thank you herself. So
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let's get that going.
My baby.
How are you? Just wanted to thank all of y'all for all your prayers and everything, and I know I couldn't have done it without y'all. So doing little baby steps, but I'm so glad to be home, and I'm just so thankful for everything. And everybody take care, and thank you again.
No.
Yeah, she was torn up because just bringing it back. But so after that, she has to go get back on the oxygen and whatnot. And but she's a trooper, man. Her oxygen levels are up, and Manny, I want to just say we love you, guy. We're pushing for your wife. I know things are not out of the woods yet, but I have faith, bro, and he's strong because I know what he went through. And it's not easy, man, what he's going through. But anyways, it's the Star Wars community, and thank you again for everybody. It's love.
Absolutely. We're just happy that she's home, and
yes,
kind of getting back to some sense of normal, right? Like normal.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. All the guys talk to me about the shot, not the shot. We're not going to get deep into it, but I will just say one thing is I've never taken anything for granted when it comes to health and whatnot, but I will tell you that on a whole other level, I respect COVID now. I'll tell you, it's a beast, and it's killing so many people, and it's real. It's not. It's terrible.
Absolutely.
Well,
we're glad. Again,
yes,
we're glad she's home
for sure. Yeah, man, I'm great, man. I can feel good now, man. So
absolutely. So we got a good show tonight, right?
Yeah, we got always a good show, right?
I know on Saturday we kind of we pre-recorded because we got a lot of stuff going, but today live we got a bunch of our buddies going to jump on and kind of get the gang back together.
Yeah, it's always fun. That's usually the best times for sure.
So do you want to first and foremost? Do you want to already jump in and bring a little update on your latest commission?
Yeah, let's do it. We've got Jens to bring on board. He's on the other side of the world right now. So
what's up, Jens? How you doing?
What are you doing, brother?
I'm fine, brother. How about you guys?
Good. Man, all I got to say is get out of the way. You're in my view.
I know, look at that. And I also wanted to invite Matt Hassan.
Yes.
He's our 1/6 guru.
Yeah, Matt's the guy who got me in touch with Jens before we had him even on the show. My brother, Matt.
Hey, hello, friends. Hello, yes. What's up, you? What's up, Jens? How you doing? Michael, I can't say enough how glad I am to see Denise.
I know.
That does my heart.
Yeah, all of you guys, dude, don't get me going there. Every one of you guys reaching out, daily, all of you, Lee and Joseph and everybody, thanks for all your love, man. I feel the love through the community, and it's Denise's. And thank you, Matt, personally. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, have lost your wife years back, and being able to talk to somebody like you, not knowing, it's just what you've been through and what Manny's going through. It's like, golly, all I can say to the people out there watching right now is your wife or your husband, if they're in that room right now, stop what you're doing, stop watching our show right this second, and go and hug them, because you just never know. You just never know. So
absolutely.
So they might get kind of weird on you because you're like, why are you hugging me? So I'll tell you why. Because I love you. That's right.
It's okay. Right. We're a brotherhood now.
That's exactly right. But thanks again, Matt, for sure.
Absolutely.
Moving on.
Move on. Let's have a good night. Talk some 1/6 scale.
Yeah. Let me turn this off.
All right. So behind you, Jens, is Michael's commission, right?
Yes, we just finished this masterpiece, which you can see in the background. And that's the top part of Jabba's palace. And it's really, really big. It's about 7 feet long and 3 feet deep.
Yes. Yeah, it's funny because today when I was talking to Jens, I said, Jens, man, you're sending all these beautiful pics of it, but it's really hard to get an idea of scale. And by the way, I saw it on Instagram. Hey, Gabe, do you have a picture by chance of him standing next to that thing?
From Instagram?
Yeah. Or I sent you a picture earlier, I think, of him standing by. I'm not sure if I did or not, but
I think Jens might have. Let me.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, because that just gives it.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
So, but it's not done, right? I mean, obviously, there's still a whole other section, right? Ready to go.
Yes. So this is the first part, and the next part will be the Rancor Cave. And I just decided with Michael today that the whole underspace will be for the cave, so that the Rancor has enough space to move around, so it don't look too tight.
Yep.
And the torture room, what we talked about earlier, will be in another area. So the complete underspace will be for the cave.
I didn't want him to be felt like he's, has no move around. He lives in there, and it's got to look comfortable for him.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. So it just continues to grow.
I don't have one of Jens standing next to it, but I do have one. Yeah, can you shoot it to me?
Okay. Yeah, let me shoot it to you while we're talking.
But
and then look at the check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the detail on it. And I mean, everybody that owns this Jabba knows, obviously, this is the 1/6 scale Jabba, right? So this is massive.
It's massive.
Right. So
and I wanted to create an authentic atmosphere with the LED lights, and I tried to make it as accurate as possible to look like a real set of the movie.
Right. Yeah, spared no expense.
I love how you got the little tauntauns and the other beast right there.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Pay attention to the lights. Look at the little details of those little like screen lights that are in there, like the lamps. I don't know what those are.
I think it's really important to understand the scale of this thing, right? I mean, that Han Solo and Carbonite is at least 12 inches tall. Right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
At least
12, 13 inches at least. Yes.
So I mean, just the space in between, like from the ground to the ceiling. I mean, you're talking about what, 18 inches maybe?
Probably more than that. Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did it come through, Gabe? What I sent you?
Yeah, I just got it.
Good.
Look at that. How big? I mean, that's 7 feet wide. I mean, that's insane.
Do you have the picture with him standing by it?
Here.
Yeah, is that him in the back? No. Yeah, the picture that I just sent you. Yeah, that's so, dude. The lighting, Jens, is so beautiful, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Michael. The lighting makes it look so realistic, and when you think back to the film, and it has those certain colors inside there when it reflects off that plaster that he paints it with. It just looks perfect.
Look at it. He's a little guy. Look at
I know. Compared, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect picture to show the scale of it.
Yeah.
Now I get to stress on me and Jens get to stress on the shipping side, right? Making sure it shows up in one piece, you know?
Oh man.
Yeah. Great job, Jens. And it's so cool because, you know, we had you on Collection Wars. We came up with the commission on Collection Wars. And now we're talking about a little more than half of it completed.
Yeah.
And what a great job.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, and another cool part is that you can see the palace from different angles.
Yes.
For example, here you can watch through the staircase and see the throne room. And we didn't skip a beat. There's the shit where she hits her head.
Yeah, so look, I want to say I remember talking to Jens and saying, Jens, can you do like where like she hits her head? And he goes, I'm way ahead of you. He goes, yeah, I'll make the chimes and all that stuff. And it's really cool to collaborate. Anybody that's watching the show that has an idea of something that they might want to do when it comes to commissioning something through Jens, you know, if you can think it, you know, realistically, I think he can build it. So this shows.
It was in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we extended the Renko gate. So we just wanted to show the whole thing. And it's really massive. Let me show you.
I love the beginning of the rock walls on each side of the gate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, God.
Jesus.
Dude, I freaking love it, dude. I'm so excited. Man, I hope all the viewers are excited as I am. This is so badass, dude.
And
I mean, the Rancor is massive, right? The Sideshow Rancor is just a beast in itself. Like, right?
Yeah.
24, at least 24 inches tall, right? Maybe even taller, right? Maybe 30.
It's almost 30.
Jeez.
Michael,
Yes.
you were searching for the Big Fortuna, and actually I got 2 of them. And I sent you one as a gift, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Man, it comes around, goes around, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, and again, I'm so happy that your wife is finally home. And,
thanks for reaching out so many times, almost on a daily, because I know we were collaborating so many times. There's so many of you guys reaching out and very respectful, and it's just damn. So, but yeah, it's kind of hard to now. I can relax again, you know, and just enjoy. But through all of this, you know, all this kind of stuff, people were like, "Hey, I'll leave you alone," and I'm like, "No, you know, I like talking about this stuff, you know, and you know, so
definitely helps.
Absolutely, man." Dude, that cantina's badass, Matt.
Thank you so much, man. I know when I got that and I started unboxing it, I sent a picture of my face to Jens, and I looked like a little kid in a candy store. I was just blown away. And as I started unwrapping all the little cups and the tables and the chairs that go with it, I mean, it was just perfect. And the stenciling over the top part of the opening, all hand done. It was perfect. I couldn't stop looking at it. I mean, on a daily basis, I come in here just to look at it.
Yeah.
Turn off the lights and turn on the lights inside there and just stare at that for 5 minutes. It's an amazing piece.
For sure.
I'm glad that you love it, man.
Oh, I do. I mean, and I love the alcove too, over my other shoulder there too. I mean, that's
no.
Much appreciated.
It just creates such a atmosphere for your 1/6 scale figures that you don't get when they're just standing by themselves. I mean, it's just man, this is a door opener for people who really want to kind of take it to the next level and just not just sit there and put it behind glass in the museum pose. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I'll tell you what, this is going to be the attention to detail when I build the frame out. When this thing is recessed in the wall, it's going to be very classy, and you're gonna want to just sit there and stare into this thing, you know. And I'm just going to leave a big whole other area open for Jens' other things that's going to add to this. Like, oh, you didn't know about Jabba's secret, where the Book of Boba and all this other stuff is going to take place. You know, you just never know. With all that new stuff coming out, Jens, that's pretty exciting. You know, that's more dioramas for you to build. You know, so
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
And seeing the scale of this thing, you know, we had Cash on our show, and it was funny because Matt actually told me about him the first time, and then Jens brought him, and then we ended up having him on the show. And I've received, I'd say maybe 90% of the figures, and seeing how, because it's a lot of figures, because when we saw Cash's, they were all individual, and you could barely see, it was pretty clumped up, but seeing the space that these guys are going to have to run around in.
Yes.
Look
at that. That's crazy.
6 scale.
These are all 6 scale.
God, he did such a good job on that.
Really awesome.
Yeah, I wanted you guys to be able to see each individual figure. So thanks for pulling that up, Gabe.
Yeah. That.
Damn, Michael, in a year from now, between you and I, we might have enough to put a huge 1/6 scale exhibit together. Legacy Arts dioramas.
That's so funny. So remember, this guy, you know, he sculpts all these things and puts the hair. He sent me a picture of the Wampa yesterday. The Wampa he's making for me and a couple other guys, and it looks awesome. He's going to weather it up for me. I want it not looking like a toy.
Those are incredible.
Yeah, this one right there is one of my favorites. But actually, I don't know the names yet. But look at these guys, and what's crazy is you can't tell. That's a legendary scale Yoda behind him. Yeah, he's my favorite, hands down. That's an action figure right there.
With the 1/6 scale.
Yeah, that gives you an idea on how high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge, bro, and I love him. He's heavy as shit too. And then
he did such a good job on him.
Look at the legendary scale Yoda to give you an idea how big those are.
Yeah, how big that is.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, and he's cool. Yeah, he looks like a sickness, but yeah, that ought to give you guys a good little idea. And I'll show you guys. Everyone knows Yak Face. Here's Ree's.
Cash did a really good job on this.
Yep, I like Weequay a lot. That's the one that I got for Jens as well. He's got coming his way.
Badass, bro.
Cool figure.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And see this guy right here that you're looking at? That's the guy that cries after the Rancor guy gets killed. That Rancor dies. So we're going to weather him up, and Klaatu will be weathered up pretty damn good because they'll be seen behind the door with some downlighting. Isn't that right, Jens?
Yeah, I got the door here.
Yeah, look. So he'll be back behind that.
Oh, that's the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you'll see the downlighting back there, like he's watching Luke fight, you know, and then they're starting to get concerned that their pet's getting ready to get killed.
Jeez.
They put a backlight in it too.
Yep.
Give it a little backlighting.
Yep.
Oh god, that would look beautiful.
That's exactly what Jens has got planned, man.
Jens has got it all planned out in his head. He knows it.
Yeah, most of the stuff I've come up with, he's already like, oh yeah, we're doing that.
I know it's so cool just to kind of see every couple days, getting to see updates of that thing. It's
I love collaboration. Yeah, he's really good with everybody when it comes to, you know, people want to know. They're spending a lot of money, you know, and he respects that.
Oh, yeah,
and it shows in his work. So
definitely.
But I'm not just saying this because you're on the show, Jens. And I know Matt could say the same thing. You are my brother, man. We are friends. You know, hopefully you're going to be here you and your family to come see me. Hopefully in November or something. That'd be awesome if it works out.
Yeah. I really plan to come and visit you.
Yeah. I really hope it works out, bro. For sure.
Fantastic.
Yep. So Michael, you're also working on some of the droids, right? For the bottom section.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm working on EV9. There's another one. I forget his name. And of course, 8D8. I've already finished him. I showed him on the show last. Yeah. I've repainted.
Your paint job is really nice, Michael. You did a good job.
Thank you. I repainted the black around there. That was more like the action figure, but I put him more after these pics. I put him more screen accurate.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on a few things, and then Cash sent me a whole bag full of parts for the droid parts. So for the torture room.
Oh, so you have him beat up and all laying all over.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So,
that'd be cool.
Yep.
That's really cool. You definitely need a CZ3. Remember in the back corner,
dude. And Cash said he's working on it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
But, hey, was there a CZ3 in Jabba's place?
Yeah.
So it was almost a thing where they put them everywhere, huh?
He's in a few. Yeah, I think it's like 3.
I know the Sandcrawlers. I know he's on Mos Eisley Spaceport.
Mm-hmm. And then Jabba's palace.
Okay.
You see him kind of just like it's just like the top torso part. You see him kind of just leaning like that.
That's awesome.
It's like for a quick second, you only see
it. But you know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's awesome, man. That is just so cool. And again, if for any of our viewers, obviously, you know, our hot toy collectors, and not even just hot toys, right? Because you do the 3 1/4 figures too, right? Is that the scale of them? 3 1/4?
Yeah, the
2.75.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's still learning our measurements, the American measurements.
Not 3 1/4.
Yeah, I'm like, how many inches of it? And he's telling me the other millimeters, right? Millimeters.
Yeah.
Measurements, and I'm like,
it's like Pulp Fiction. I don't know what.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Royale with cheese.
I'm like, Jens, just get a tape measure and hold it out and take a picture at the end of it, and I'll know what it is. You know.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so if anybody watching obviously wants to collaborate with Jens, right, and maybe even think of something, obviously even just a lot of stuff is already, you know, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. I think Jens already did a fantastic job at a lot of the the models.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, so definitely, you know, visit. We'll put a
Feel free to contact me.
Yeah, your website is legacyarts.de.
DE, yes. Yeah, and actually we also have some very cool commissions. For example, we were working on a Mandalorian themed diorama, and this will be very, very big. This will be about 12 feet long.
Wow.
Yeah, the guy is crazy. He made a very big cabinet, and he wants to place my diorama there. And yeah, it will have different scenes and landscapes from the Mandalorian.
Man.
There will be a rocky Tatooine desert where he wants to display his blurks, which will be released next year. And we will do a Navarro alley, and there you're gonna have this Imperial entrance with the gatekeeper droid, which pops out. And this gatekeeper is also seen on Jabba's palace at the entrance.
Yeah, is that the thing that comes out and goes back in? Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, does he live in Europe?
From California.
Oh wow! So another big ship.
Can you talk about the graffiti on the alley wall?
A guy. His name is Vincent Agata, and he did this Cantina diorama, which is very impressive for 3.75-inch figures. And he made on the back side of his diorama a graffiti, a Star Wars graffiti. And I think they gave him a shout out in the Mandalorian. When you remember, there was one episode at the beginning, there was a graffiti, and it looks just exactly like he did it. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Awesome.
I just subscribed to that guy's channel. He took a long time to build the cantina for those figures and did an absolute phenomenal job.
Yeah, he's a crazy dude, and yeah, he's a very talented artist.
Yeah, real nice guy. Yeah.
Yes.
So for everybody that was asking, so yeah, it's legacy-arts.de. Let's see it right there.
Yeah. Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah. Hello, everybody watching on a Wednesday.
I know. Let me just kind of go through it really quick.
Yeah.
Got primetime reviews. What's up, Guillermo Santos?
Hey, Guillermo.
Yes, sir. What's up, Star Wars Corner Collector? We got Joseph. Joseph's going to join us in a little bit.
Joseph?
For a little bit. Yeah.
He's probably out whining and dining with some people. I've never known anybody who goes and entertains with other people more than Joseph.
I think he's having a meal with his parents.
Okay, well, he's allowed. That's okay.
Scott, what's up, Scott? What's up, Jeff? How you doing?
No, just Sage.
Yeah, Armando. What's up, Armando? How you doing? Got Vic up in here.
Hey, Vic. I'm having lunch. Happy birthday, Vic.
Hey, Harry. What's up?
Harry,
my brother Harry.
Yeah. Harry hopefully maybe he will join us.
Our undercover brother from down under.
Bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Got Andy. Got AJ187. Oh, nice.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, so they're talking to you about.
Give him a call. Give him a call, AJ.
There you go. Got Left Coast Graphics, which, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't followed Left Coast Graphics Instagram account and follow the pins that he's doing, you have to. His next drop is going to be on the 1st, and it's going to be a Jawa with the sand crawler.
Oh, that's cool. Gabe's a pin whore now.
I honestly, because of his pin.
He does fantastic work since you showed us.
We got Kevin. We got Irish Jedi here. What's up? How you doing, Kevin?
Good to see these guys.
Who else am I missing here?
Sean's in here. What's up, Sean?
Nina.
Oh, that's my wife.
That's your wife. There you go.
My lovely wife.
Oh,
hey, Nina.
That's awesome. Yeah, gotta come go give her a hug, like Michael said.
That's right.
Yep.
Gabe, I made a video of the Jabba's palace. Maybe you can show it. It's on my YouTube channel.
On your YouTube, yeah.
Just the first part of it.
Absolutely. Let's show that.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a great video.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me try to blow it up as big as I can. Hold on.
So excited about it. It's crazy.
Michael, I mean, I'm not even getting it, and I think about it every day.
Well, it's for everybody.
It's
right?
Amazing, dude.
Yeah. Can't wait till you come down, man.
Oh God! Hey, well, just so you know, as a surprise, I might come in November along with Jens.
Oh, nice!
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah,
A blast.
we're gonna.
Is there music?
Double
For this?
hit
No.
you.
Yeah, it has music.
There you go.
Isn't that incredible? Look at that! Oh God!
Good morning. Message after the message.
Wow.
Greetings, Exalted One. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight.
Michael, you got to have like a sound for this, like that too.
Oh, I will. I will.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting into it.
And that your anger with Solo must be equally powerful. I seek an audience with your greatness to bargain for Solo's life. With your wisdom, I'm sure that we can work out an arrangement which will be mutually beneficial and enable us to avoid any unpleasant confrontation. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift. These two droids.
What did you say?
Both are hardworking and will serve you well.
This can't be. Artu, you're playing the wrong message.
Master bargained to a knight. He's no Jedi.
We're doomed.
Solo
Artu, look. Captain Stone. And he's still frozen in carbonite.
That's it.
Yes.
Beautiful.
This barbecue grill, my remote control.
He's cool.
Didn't really get tired of seeing that.
Great job, Jens.
Oh my
Congrats.
God. Yeah,
I can't wait to see the cave, man. The cave, though. You know what I mean? This is, I know it's like, I'm not going to say easier, but the cave, bro.
I know. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Beautiful. That's it's just amazing, man.
So for people,
I can't wait to see where you put it too, Michael. Like you're
oh yeah, it's gonna be cool. So the thing, so people understand with the cave. So you're gonna have the lighting's gonna be hitting down on the Rancor. So you'll see the actual lights through the top there where Luke falls down, which gives it some really cool, effects down there. And then you'll see the gate coming down, like when he showed it. It'll be coming down probably about 5 inches, 6 inches out of the rock, the stone.
Yes,
enough to where it's the gate's open, so but yeah, it's enough. And then on the bottom, it's where all those teeth go into it's just, the details are just unbelievable.
Beautiful. Got Sean up in here too. Sounds like you guys are gonna work on something soon, right?
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love it.
We're working on a detour diorama. And Sean, he got this very good idea to have a diorama of the front of a sail barge, this Jabba sail barge.
Badass.
Yeah.
See,
that's the coolest part.
Collaboration. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the coolest part. That Jens could just take your ideas and say, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's figure this out. I mean, you're honestly, you're an artist. That's what you are.
Yeah.
You could, create that stuff. So.
That's right.
Well, I remember speaking with Jens not too long ago, and we were talking about, because he does the desert scene so well, the tattooing scene so well, and we said, well, maybe it's time to start like expanding, how much more you can do, like alleyways and cities and stuff that's not just strictly sand and those kind of structures, maybe something a little bit different. And he can do that stuff. I mean, he does it. Yeah, he can do it all. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Can we also talk about that shirt? I mean, that's a badass shirt. Can you just show that? Look how cool that shirt is.
Oh, yeah. That is cool.
It's like the stormtroopers ripped up on the top, the AT-AT, the TIE fighter, and then the red.
Yeah, it's my favorite shirt because my wife got me this as a gift, and yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
She's got great taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Jens, I know it's kind of late over there, right? What time is it right now?
Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna let you go and go to sleep.
Go have some sleep.
Right. So yeah, thanks for having me as your guest.
Always.
I really had a blast with you guys, and
you're more than a guest, brother. You're our friend. So
yes,
yeah,
more than welcome anytime, buddy.
Really appreciate it. So yeah, the next project will be the Rancor Cave.
Yep, look forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm sure we're gonna have you on, obviously, much more. And talk about yeah.
So you guys look this guy's website up. He's legit. He's legit. So
yeah, and it's on the
get some sleep. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you guys.
And get some sleep so you can wake up and get back on the cave. Hey, all you other commission people that are watching, y'all need to just wait.
Michael first.
You're good, man.
Hey, I can vouch, Michael. He's been working on it night and day.
Oh, I know, bro. I know he has. And other people's too. I guess his father-in-law. It's crazy. I've sent him some people, and he's helping them too. It's great. I know he's a busy guy, but he's got to do that. He's got to do it. Jens, thanks, bro. Have a good couple hours sleep. Get up and get on the cave. All right.
Thank you for jumping on.
Tell your wife hello, okay, bro?
Yes.
All right, you too, man. Thank you.
Man. Talk to you later, buddy.
Bye, Jens.
All right.
Man, such a cool piece.
Yeah.
And look, we got Joseph. Perfect timing. Joseph's gonna jump on with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, this is the dog.
You're
How's
not
it
cool
going?
again.
I'm at my parents'
You're
house.
back in your YouTube room.
In my TikTok room.
Yeah, your
right?
TikTok room.
Oh, that's hilarious. How you doing, Joseph?
So I'm doing well. It's good to see you guys. It's so nice to see Denise back at home, Michael. I'm so happy and relieved.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. And
thanks for all the late night talks that me and you had, and I was just getting all the doctor's advices and scenarios of all the CT scans that you read, and what does this mean, and what is this, and you really helped me through a lot of stress.
Well, I'm glad I could be there. So
yeah, man,
that's what friends are for.
Damn right.
So
damn right.
Yeah, and congrats on the Dejaric table,
bro. I couldn't wait to show you, Joseph. So
it's so amazing.
Michael.
It's so much fun. Well, in a little bit, I want to show you guys some cool gadgets.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say the finish on that. I mean, it looks like it just came out of a factory.
Yeah.
When you showed me the video, the close-ups, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's perfect.
Yeah, the knobs.
I belong to the Dejaric Builders Club, and that's probably one of the top 5 I've seen so far.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's
really nice.
It's beautiful.
Done.
So your friend Jeff Sage, I believe, is that? Yeah, he was. I think was asking. One of them was asking about who made this. He's been in the R2 Builders Club for quite a while, and he. I don't want to release his last name once I get his permission, because I don't know that he'll necessarily commission him, but I would love to give him, the accolades that he deserves for this thing, and he's actually going to come work on my R2 later in the next week or so. But yeah, it's crazy what this thing does.
Check this out.
That's
Michael.
awesome. And
we got sorry, Griffin.
Oh, it's okay.
We found this channel last week. Can't stop watching. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Griffin, thank you, brother.
Yeah,
it's guys like you, man. Just the word keeps growing. Thank you for watching.
And by the way, it was great to see Jens on there. And I mean, man, what a talented artist.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've never spoken to him. I was hoping to talk to him, but next time I'm going to catch him, or whenever he comes to visit, right, Matt?
Well, yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to host him one of these times. He's going to make a trip. So,
yeah. Joseph, you got to be careful, man.
Absolutely.
He's got this. Sorry, Matt. This guy Jens. He's got this certain slick back smile that reels you in to want to buy something. I don't know. It's like, so Joseph, I know you, like me, you don't have much room, but dude. Yeah, I know exactly. Be careful with this guy.
Yeah, yeah. It's really funny. I was talking to Lee today, and he was like, did you? I told him, I just got finished telling him, I was like, I don't have any room for any more stuff. And he's like, did you see the new piece that Queen Studios came out with today? I'm like, you mean the half scale Captain America? He's like, no, something else came out today. It dropped today. And I was like, what? You got to tell me. And he was like, I thought you just told me that you don't have room for any more stuff. No, he was joking. He was pulling my chain. There wasn't any new stuff. But that Captain America, though, that was pretty incredible. They did a beautiful job on that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
So Joseph, I'm trying to find, because we're gonna give people an update on your collection room, but I'm trying to find the before picture just through all. Just
significantly different.
I know, but I can't find a before picture. But okay, so if everybody remembers, or do you? I don't know.
So
are you on your phone?
So I should preface this by saying whoever's expecting some huge transformation, the room is still in a total shambles, but there are no more boxes in there. And so that's the big difference. So it actually feels a lot more open. I spent a week, hauling things out to give myself some more, staging room. And I wanted to empty out the theater room, which is right outside of the display room, because all of you guys have been, we've been working on the. Hey, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
What's up, Harry?
Hey, guys. How you going?
Hey, Harry.
So we've been working on. So we've been working on designing out that theater room, so we could put life-size busts and lots of large kind of movie pieces to make it an actual theater room, like Michael's theater. Where he's got the the life-size pieces or the half-scale pieces, and so that whatever you guys remember as the Raiders of the Lost Ark warehouse that was right outside of my display room. You'll take a look at it now. I sent Gabe a picture.
Did you just send it right now?
No, I sent them all to you earlier.
The new one, right? The update. I know, but I was hoping I could find the before.
Oh, the old picture?
Yeah, for people that don't know. So Joseph has a section in his obviously he has his collection room. But right outside, like you're mentioning, it's the movie room that was just filled with just boxes. I mean, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, literally boxes. Where we didn't even know. We're like, man, where are you gonna put that, Joseph? Like, it's so much stuff. But I guess slowly but surely you've been working on it.
It's starting to come together.
Yeah, I was really hoping. I thought I had one, but all right. Well, let's just show what it's.
Did you get my text, Gabe?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, while you're looking at that.
So now, no boxes.
Holy cow!
Look at that!
Wow.
Mike, there's a lot of display room in there, bro.
Oh
I know, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge space.
It's a huge, and then over here, obviously, is your collection room, right?
Yeah. So the glass doors that you see on the left is the entry to the display room. The rest of the room that you see there it's a rec room, right? But I never really finished it. That furniture is from my old condo, so it really doesn't fit the space. It's a lot smaller than the space. And I just put up art and, like a table there for dining because there's a kitchenette down there. And anyway, but I after talking to everyone, we've decided to completely
Oh, sorry, Joseph. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
We're nice to see you, Jeff.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you for jumping on with us.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man?
I've been following all of you guys for so long. I figured, I'll join. So
yeah, glad you did.
We're going to talk about that display back there in a second too, man. That's a cool display.
Yeah.
So Joseph, so you're breaking down everything. Getting everything.
Yeah, so basically I'm going to completely redo the room, and it's going to be a movie room. So movie posters, floating wall shelves, pedestals with busts, change the lighting, etc. It should be a lot of fun.
Are you going to change out the furniture in there?
Yeah, I'm going to change out the furniture, get
good.
Like theater seating with recliners, or one of those long couches where they have the the footrests that all pop back.
Bro, you did look at mine again. I'll send you pictures of mine.
Okay.
Because having theater seating, it's cool because it looks like a theater. Yeah, but bro, my couch, when I sit on that, I just sink into that material. And I'm telling you, when the credits roll out, I'm gone. You make it comfortable. Be comfortable. I'm telling you.
And the thing is, I even when I built the room, I even wired it. It's all pre-wired for a projector, and a screen, and the whole thing. But I never put them in because I have all the windows and stuff down there. So I just put a 75-inch flat screen there and the Sonos surround, and that's really nice.
I mean, but that just actually goes to show the scale of that room too, because that's a 75-inch right there, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's a 75-inch
TV. That's a big room. So you definitely some good.
Yeah, it's very big. Yeah. Okay, so I'm very excited. Very, very excited to to get this moving, and it'll be something at least that you'll come downstairs, you'll see that room, and then you can go into the display room, which Gabe,
Jeez.
That's
a cool shot.
His head there.
That is. I love that. I love how you could see kind of like all.
Jeff, you might want to pour yourself a drink.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
It's good that we're sitting down so we don't bloody fall over.
I mean, and again, just to kind of, obviously this is a panoramic picture, right? It's a really wide angle shot, but I mean, these things are huge. I mean, right? All the statues you see there are the quarters, right? They're all quarter scale.
Yeah, they're all like the ones that are close up are quarter scale. Like you'll see some life-size busts on the right. I sent you some other pictures that are not for part of the panoramic, and you'll see. Yeah, so for example, on the bottom right corner there, you'll see those are some of the Jazz Inc. dioramas.
Yeah.
Right. Then they're going to be going into those stuvas, those IKEA stuvas, and all the statues that are in there are getting moved out to the other side of the room. And then the the Star Wars statues at the top there, those are all premium formats from Sideshow.
I love that little Falcon piece there. It's cool.
I love how you have so much stuff that the Jazz Inc. stuff just goes on the floor.
Oh no!
Like it's just nothing. Like it's a cardboard box. Just put it on the floor.
No.
And you can't tell how big that stuff really is. The scale of it.
This is the Mad. What is this one called? The Mad King or something like that, right?
That's Thanos on throne from Sideshow. It's a massive piece. It's incredibly heavy. And there's the ZF1 underneath it.
ZF1.
There's a life-size ET on the right there.
I love that. I love that.
But Jeff, I was actually going to tell you. So, I mean, no disrespect, right, to Jazz Inc., but those 8 cubicles that you see there, each one of those is for a Jazz Inc. diorama that I haven't yet assembled and put in. So I have 8 of his dioramas of the their true scale. So there's the Tantive 4 entryway, the white hallway. There are two dioramas from the Millennium Falcon, from the cargo hold. There's the Vader's meditation chamber, the carbon freezing chamber, the Bespin gantry, the Death Star targeting room with the monitor. The giant.
You can't even get that anymore.
Screen.
Yeah, that's
and then the Emperor's throne room. So it's going to be all 8 of them are going to be filled and they're going to be lit. And I have the hot toys to put in there with them. So it's going to really look.
You didn't get the Hoth hallway?
I didn't get the Hoth hallway.
That's my favorite one.
I wanted to limit it. Well, first of all, I think he only did that for the Detolfs.
Yeah.
Not for the true scale. So I wanted to get the ones that fit the Stuvas.
Okay.
So they'll be completely full. And my idea, at least in my head, the way this was going to work was that they're going to be in order of the film as you see them in the film. So it would be like a big storyboard.
Oh, great idea.
Is what you see. Yeah.
Wow,
the whole gang's here.
We got some more. Yeah. We got what's up, Matt? How you doing? Matt's collection.
Hey guys, Matt.
David. Oh, up in here. What's
up,
boys?
Thanks for joining
us, guys. Really appreciate it.
What's up?
Nice.
It's good to see you all.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? David, what's up?
Hey guys. Hi guys.
Hey.
Yeah, and if at any time you guys want to show something or whatever, just shoot me either like a message on Messenger, whatever picture you guys want me to show, and then I'll show it.
I do want to say to one of our viewers, Gabe.
Yeah,
we've got a guy that is faithful to our show. His name is Brad Bishop, and he lives here in Texas. And he drew this thing. David will appreciate it. And it's the Star Wars 40th anniversary print number 5 of 15. And I just wanted to say, Brad, thank you so much for this. Man, you guys are so kind. I'm going to put this in a really nice frame. And means a lot, you guys out there that reach out and do little things like this. These are actually my favorite things in my collection. And means quite a bit. Take the time to send something like that. And I would love, I know you're here in Texas, to come and visit me anytime to the gallery. So
yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, he did a good job, right?
Yeah. All right, Joseph. So you got the Jazz Inc.
Yeah, and all those Marvel statues, they're going to the other side of the room. I just put them in there for the time being because I didn't want them on the floor. Like I have all these on the floor still. And, I have so many things to move around. All of the statues that you see on the very right-hand side of the picture from top to bottom, those were all gifts from Randy Bowen.
Yeah.
And he sculpted all of those. Those are all his pieces there.
Wow. That's so awesome to have those.
Yeah, I have to readjust the shelves. The Sentinel was so tall it wouldn't even fit. So it's laying down on the bottom right there in front of Thanos' throne.
Haley would love walking in there. And
that Han Solo is cool. I like that.
Yeah. So that's the Sideshow Solo and Carbonite. And then I got the lightsaber floor lamps from Think Geek. and I put them next to it on either side. And then I just got these large racks made out of acrylic to put on either side of Han Solo there on the side walls. And they're like pool cue racks, but they're made out of clear acrylic. And all of the Force FX lightsabers are going to go in there. I have about 26 or 27 of them. They're just going to line on either side. And then when they're all on, the colors are just going to be incredible.
I bet that acrylic costs you crazy amount right now.
Yeah, I'm fortunate though. There's a company here nearby where I live called Multicraft Plastics, and they do beautiful work, and I can just go pick it up from them, so I don't have to worry about the shipping costs and things like that. So it's really nice. I was really fortunate because each one of them is 5 feet long.
Jeez.
Each rack. Yeah. And each one holds 18 lightsabers. So
man, so let's get because
I might need a link for that.
Yeah. So so this is the area where there's going to be more movie related stuff. As all the things you see on the floor there, the vehicles, they're actually going to go in the shelves eventually. Nice. I just need to move stuff around to make room for them.
Man, they're going to look really nice with the white backgrounds.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's going to be pretty incredible.
That's a great contrast.
These are all life-size gauntlets, like
life-size gauntlets and life-size busts.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, so those are all Queen Studios, and then there's the gauntlets are Hot Toys and Taurus Studios, and then there's Taurus Studios, and they're amazing. Their stuff is amazing. Unfortunately, they're not making that anymore.
No.
And then I just got that Joker bust. I think you have some other pictures.
I got some close-up pictures.
Yeah. So there's lots of new pieces that came into the collection. Yeah. And again, a lot of those life-size busts, they're going to end up in the theater room.
Yeah.
So
you just reminded me, we got a bone to pick with Hot Toy. Is it not Hot Toys? Who is it? Sideshow for that Superman.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve.
Oh yeah, we'll talk Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Well, we'll talk about it right now, Marco.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
You got to see the final pictures.
Yeah. So
okay, wait a minute. The ones that we all ordered?
Yeah, the one we all ordered.
Yes, the ones that we ordered.
Oh, the sculpt's different?
Yeah.
Yeah, the head sculpt doesn't look that great.
Oh no.
We'll talk
At least
about
the
it.
pictures.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey Joseph, I got a question on that previous picture.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go back. The lightsabers you have on the floor, the unlit ones. Which ones
on the floor? That's crazy.
Well,
on the floor.
I sympathize. I mean, I have like a ton of lightsabers in here, and I call it my ambient lighting.
Yeah.
I just turn them on. Like I got the. I don't know if you can see right behind me here. Is the mass replica Darth Maul. Force effects one there.
Yes,
that's there. But I've got like Mace Windows over there. I've got Count Dooku on this wall. The Revan lightsaber.
Well, so what happened? So those are all Force FX lightsabers. But what happened was, you see, in order to make the racks, I needed to know how many lightsabers that I had, how big they were. I need to make measurements, so I could send to the acrylic fabricators. So I had to basically unpack all of them. And then the meantime, I just put them on the floor because, you're catching me in like mid setup. So, but those are all Force FX lightsabers. Some are the old Hasbro Signature series, and then some are the Black series. I have one Master Replicas one. And then I have some of the long ones, right? Like the Ventress and the Darth Maul, and those are going to have to get mounted on this like up high along the the headers above the shelving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I kind of did something a little different. I'll kind of
I'd like to see that
because like my movie posters over there, but I have like the Dooku there.
Yeah.
Sorry for the shaky cam, but then there's the Revan, the Black Series Revan there, and then like.
They're all
I wall mount all of them. There's one that goes above the doors. I brought it close because I'd show it. It's the one I made at Savi's. It's like this is my lightsaber. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
That's right.
I love the arcade cabinet.
That's cool.
Oh, that's the arcade one up. I don't have the funds to try to get an actual one, and
That looks great.
Yeah, or the space, because the actual arcade cabinet, I mean, that's something I swear, like as a kid, I probably put the GDP of several small nations.
Did you just say as a kid? Did you just say as a kid, Matt? Did you just say as a kid, or looking in your background? Are you telling me you're not a kid anymore? Or what? I mean, I'm just curious.
I have two sons.
Oh, that's your son's room.
No, it's my room. Come on this journey with me, Mike.
Oh my god!
I have two young boys. One will be 11 on Friday. The other will be 8 next month. And I really feel sorry for my wife because she's basically raising 3 boys alone, and I'm the biggest kid of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they thought that arcade cabinet, the arcade one up, and it was like the only thing it was like for Christmas last year. I was like, just get me that. That's all I want. I loved that arcade game when I was a kid.
Oh,
like I said, I probably put, like I said, the GDP of several small nations into it, 1 quarter at a time.
Oh, my God.
I love that. I was always playing it.
I have the pinball. I have the pinball one of that.
Oh, the virtual pinball, is it really good? I've seen some good reviews.
Yeah, it's good, but it skyrocketed fast. It was like I got it from Walmart for like $5.49, and I think it's like up $800-900 now.
Wow. Yeah, but yeah, you can still get, and that's like it's like $500, I think, $499. Mm-hmm. Then they have the sit down model too. That's a little too big for my office here.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I have that, and it's that and the stool. It's a matching stool.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna do a review video on it sometime soon. I've just been kind of
man.
Sometimes it's not even about playing the arcade cabinet. It's just about the aesthetics. It looks really good in the
Yeah, it's great because there's not a lot of light over there, so the light up marquee kind of helps.
Yeah,
but I like to play it. My wife will be like, "Come on, we gotta go to bed." In a minute.
Right there.
You're right there. Hold on.
Hey, Jeff, I was going to ask your background. What do you got? Is that something custom, your cabinets back there? Or?
No, see, I love the IKEA stuff. That's I'll go to that side first. See if it'll...
Beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah.
Beautiful display.
Yeah, I love the plaque that you've done.
Nice. Got it. Need it. Got it. Need it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. I love those.
I love how clean and just like
that's beautiful, Jeff.
Look, man, I love it.
It's always tough.
Awesome.
It's tough to guess what color to go with, right? Black or look at Gabe's black, but yet you took a white and put the black with it, which gives it, where that stuff pops.
Yeah. So you just take the insert from IKEA, take it outside, spray it with black paint, let it dry, slide it back in.
Great idea.
Very nice.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then I got the hooks from Etsy. Some guy on Etsy makes these great saber hooks. Yeah,
I've seen those. I've seen those before. Yeah.
And I switched out all of my master replicas and all this other sabers. I sold them all because I wanted the ones that actually could take the blades off them, so I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you just collect lightsabers, Jeff, or do you collect a?
No, I'm in temporary space right now too. That's my other problem. I'm like,
I understand.
I'm in a small office, and then basement gets redone, and next month, hopefully, cross fingers.
Wait, do any of us just collect one thing?
I know. Exactly.
Not anymore.
I have to stay with Star Wars.
I have to admit, I kind of keep it to Star Wars because I really don't have much for anything else.
Here we go. Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Oh, that is God. I wish I had that kind of space.
And it's not enough. But thankfully, a lot of that's going.
I know it's not. Never is.
Well,
so Gabe, if you want, I'd love to show some of these props.
Look at that.
That's cool.
You got the matching set for your flute.
Yeah, exactly. So for those of you who don't recognize this is Spock's harp from Star Trek: The Original Series.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez. So this was a collaboration with a prop maker named Greg Noling, who Gabe, I think he has that. He's part of that Props to History group.
Yeah.
So we worked on this together. He did some of the fabrication. I got the walnut for him, and patterned it all, and then sent it to him, and he did all of the woodwork on a CNC machine, and then sent it back to me. And then I had another friend, Josh Kinsey, who's an incredible woodworker. He did the staining. And then, of course, you taught me how to string these on the harp pins. So it came out really, really, it was a beautiful result at the end. And even another friend had to stain the knob, the big dial that you see at the center, lower down. But it's beautiful. It's one of the most accurate, I think, Vulcan harps made.
Yeah, it's beautiful, bro.
But can you play it?
You can, but since it's a solid piece of wood, it's more accurate to the original prop, because the original prop it didn't play. But so that's a piece of. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just really, really happy, really proud of that.
Yeah, I think the color of stain you chose to use, Joseph, was perfect. Yeah. It looks good with that.
So for all three of you Star Trek viewers, watchers,
there should be one or two at least.
There are several.
Oh, I know there is. I'm one of them. Okay, all right.
Michael's a closet Trekkie.
I am.
Yeah.
And so is Lee.
Actually, Matt, the most of the face of it is actually just clear. That's just the walnut. It's just beautiful. I mean, walnut is a beautiful wood, so it really shows.
Yeah.
The stain went on the dial, and then on the edge there, the darker part on
that wood is actually beautiful. Then, wow.
Yeah, you should just see it. It just shimmers in the light. It's beautiful. And then the dial is mahogany. And my friend Charles Babbage actually coated it several times with some colored, clear filters, right? So it turned the mahogany, which is a red color, and it brought it more into the honey brown range to match the walnut. Mm-hmm.
I bet it's deceiving. Like, you put it in your collection room and people are like, wait, he has something that's not geeky in there.
Yeah, that's right. For real. Yeah, most people don't know what it is. So,
well, what is this, Joseph?
Okay, so this is a very obscure prop, and I don't know if any of you recognize it. If any of you know what it is,
that's from the Voyagers.
It is. It's from the Voyagers. That's the Omni. That's the time travel device.
Yeah, the little kid was like, the guy loses his manual, and he's bringing the kid around with him because he's a history buff.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a series from 1982, and that is a brass replica that's made from brass.
Wow!
And it's just beautiful. I got it from a gentleman in the UK who made it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Jeez. And it has a sound card in it, and it lights up. And I mean, it's better than the original prop.
Yeah, I think I saw both episodes of that show.
Both episodes, yeah, I know. It was only like one.
It wasn't on very. Yeah, I don't think it survived the whole season.
Yeah, and for those of you who remember the show, you remember the guy, not the kid, but the older guy. He died tragically just a few years after the show. I think he shot himself with a prop gun. Yeah, yeah.
On accident.
Yeah,
it was on accident. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Jeez,
they had a real bullet in it.
That's weird, like the Brandon Lee deal. That's weird how that shit happens.
Yeah.
Similar thing happened to Bruce Lee.
No, Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee on The Crow, but wasn't a similar thing happened to Bruce Lee too?
No,
he just had a brain hemorrhage.
He had a heart attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brain hemorrhage.
Was it brain?
I think it was on set or something.
Yeah, he had a brain hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
So yeah, that's a beautiful prop. This is Sideshow's their latest comic Joker incarnation. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think this is the best comic Joker they've ever done.
Look at his teeth.
Look at the teeth. Yeah, there's a lot of detail on that thing.
Yeah, it's incredible. They did a beautiful job on it.
Oh,
and this is
this little guy.
That's actually from the Iron Studios
that's cool.
quarter scale. It's a beautiful piece.
Oh wow.
Beautiful piece.
So do you have the Sideshow version?
I should put my
I have the Sideshow one on order. It hasn't come out yet, but that's the Iron Studios. That one came out. It's I had to get it from overseas, right? Because it's not licensed in the US. So I have to buy it overseas, but it's a beautiful piece.
You get it quick too.
It's like Lee woke up from his little nap.
Oh geez.
Baby nap.
Joseph, I just bought that XM Luke behind it.
That is an incredible.
I love
set.
that one. I love that. I've been wanting that one for a while.
Let
me tell you, I never thought about getting it, and then my friend George Medina from MCE Central, he got it, and he called me up, and he was like, "Dude, this thing is one of the nicest statues I've ever seen from Star Wars." And so I immediately I bought one because they're still available, and and it was worth every penny. It's just such a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
I saw the white gloves, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be the Hoth one. In that second picture, he's like, oh yeah, he's standing on the snow speeder.
Yeah,
yeah, cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
They did a good job on this Mando, though.
Oh no, that's gorgeous.
Oh, they did. They did. I'm gonna see how it stacks up to the sideshow one when it comes out.
Beautiful.
So the next picture there. Yeah. So for those of you who have been following the Innovos De Nuevo Novo chaos, right? This was the first piece that I got from the new De Nuevo Novo. That was a piece that was owed to me by Innovos, and and De Nuevo Novo just shipped it to me. They're like, we already have this available, so we're just going to send this to you.
That's great.
Yeah, that's good that you're throwing that out there for them, because I know it's not easy when you're rebuilding.
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for, like, I read the RPF forums, the Innovos line on that, and it's like guys that have been waiting for years for stuff, and it's just sad.
Oh, I have pieces from Innovos that I've been waiting for since 2015.
Yeah.
And I never got. And now, I mean, thankfully, the new company is under the ownership of NECA and Rubies, and they're a lot different in terms of, they're very reliable companies. Yeah. And that they agreed to to fulfill all of these owed orders to people. And so they did.
That's
I have 11 other pieces on order, and they told me that they will fulfill all of them for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad.
And it looks like they have, right? They've been pumping these out. Like they've got these out. I've seen a couple other in other collectors. Oh, the Tank Trooper, right? From Rogue One.
That's a beautiful
Short
helmet.
Trooper.
The Short Trooper.
Yeah.
The
so Sean just said that he got 3 helmets for a full kit that he never got.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm glad.
The only caveat
that's really good.
That these are being made. Cool. These are being made in their McAllen, in the McAllen, Texas facility where Innovos was making things made in the United States, and they're being made in that facility, but it is not mass manufacturing like in China. So there is definitely a quality difference, right? Because they just don't have the decades of expertise in manufacturing these things. So they're kind of learning as they go. And
are you saying the quality is not as good? Is that what you're trying to say?
Basically, yeah. I don't think it. I think in some cases it is, and in some cases it's not. Like this one, for example, Gabe. I don't know if you have the ability to zoom in on this.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty damn.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
It looks great, right? But you see all those thin panel lines.
Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about, like down by like the chin.
Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see that it was actually painted in by hand.
Yeah,
it was painted in by hand, and that's where you start to get, this is supposed to be, a manufacturer. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
So if you're a stickler for detail, which most of us are,
I mean,
these are the kinds of
not
things
like Joseph, but yes.
I mean, I read on there, and I haven't done research on this or whatever, but I read somewhere that's actually screen accurate.
That's how they were.
It's like my Innovos. It's like my Innovos TK helmet. It's all there were so many people that were like in the Innovos Stormtrooper building, because I got the kit when it first came out, and everyone's like, oh, is this the helmet? It's all wonky, and it's like, yeah, it's supposed to be that way. It's just like the original props. Well, honestly, when it comes to Innovos, I think I'm the luckiest guy ever, because everything I ever ordered from them, I got.
Right.
The last one was this.
Yeah.
And I had the TK kit, which is great, and then I got like I've got like a Imperial officer's hat my wife got me for my birthday. And then there was a first order Stormtrooper helmet. I actually got that. I did get that one off of eBay, but it was somebody else had, so it was like I missed the run. But it's a shame because like the quality. This is an incredible helmet. I love this.
Oh
helmet.
yeah, they did a beautiful job.
And, the stuff they got, it was just a shame. Yeah. It's like they kind of just bit off more than they could chew and fell into a hole, and it just spiraled out of control. It's a shame.
Harry, I'm sorry to cut you off. Harry, your background looks badass, bro. It's moved in. It looks really good. It does, man.
Thank
I love that.
I know you've been working hard on that too, right?
That's great.
Yeah, I actually
Harry's been working harder than me.
I'm gonna have like a whole shelving of empty space soon. So I got some Besta cabinets for the whole walls. And you can't see it, but on the other side, I've got like a closet area that I've stripped out, and these two mannequins are going to go in there. So my room is not that big, so I'm trying to use like every inch of space to frame it. So yeah,
I'm familiar with that, Harry. I'm familiar with that right now.
Yeah, you too.
Come a long way in a short time, though, hasn't it, Harry?
Yep. That happened fast.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's gonna have. I'm just gonna once the cupboards are in, I'll just take my time to fill it slowly, with just piece by piece. So,
well, David did something similar, didn't he?
Yep, the best of boys.
Yeah, I love that Greedo, David. That Greedo looks badass, dude.
That's the boys.
Did you get his gun with it yet, or?
Yeah.
Oh, like the remote looks great. Now I saw the photos on Facebook.
Oh shit, that's badass, David. Awesome. Get your head out of the way. All right, dude, that's badass, David.
Yeah, that is awesome.
God, David trying to steal the limelight all the time, Dude, I didn't know you
that looks really good.
Oh, that's incredible.
Who made that Rancor? Is that the Sideshow Rancor?
Yeah, Sideshow. Yeah.
Oh,
there's my
that's a rabbit hole I don't want to go down, man. I can't even look at their website and you're like, the kids don't really need to eat this month.
Go to the Greedo. Can I see that? So the Greedo stops at the legs, is that right? Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
That mall bus too, like right next to it. It's like that the way it's in that cabinet like that is, I know the way the lighting is, it's just like the faces just like appear. That looks awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I love the Tusken Raider head too. That's pretty badass.
Yeah. David, is that the little block already finished? Is that Lee's?
Oh yeah, that's Lee's. Yeah.
Can we see?
Very nice.
Cool.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
So for any of you guys that haven't followed, so David decided to make some custom little what is a slab, right, for the Salacious.
So you can see the block.
Dude, it's
cool.
badass.
That's great work.
Yeah, dude.
Like all your stuff, dude.
Yeah,
all your stuff's great.
Yeah.
I made it out. Hey, Gabe and crew, I gotta run. I left you a surprise in the Facebook chat.
All right.
Take it easy, guys. Man.
Hey, dude, thanks for joining me.
Nice meeting you.
Finally on
my guys.
All right, thanks for jumping on. That's cool, man.
Yeah, bro, really that's badass.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
David, is that Tusken Raider the A&J?
No, that's one that I had commissioned off of Etsy.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say yours shipped, right?
Yeah, mine's shipped. It should be here. I think within a week or so. I think.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, wait a minute. So that little ball thing's turning by itself. There's nothing underneath it.
Nothing underneath.
It's floating.
Dude, you know how many times I've almost ordered that thing and haven't because I keep telling Lee, Lee just needs to get it for me because he helps. Well, he loves spending everybody's money, but I need to get that thing, man. That thing, and I hear he lives not too far from me too.
Yeah, I believe so.
In Texas, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he pumps them out, Michael.
Yeah. That's a talent.
He's not making them finished anymore.
No, they come in a kit.
Night, Sean.
Yeah.
Night, Sean.
Night, Sean.
Night.
Man.
But they're really easy to make.
I know.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So, guys, I'm gonna just really quick because I know Joseph, you're your energy.
I'm gonna have to leave too, but yeah.
But let me. I
Let's
just want to show a couple little things. I'm gonna skip around because I really wanted to show that this thing's so cool. Do you guys recognize this, Michael?
I know what that is.
I know now.
Yeah,
I forget what it is.
It's the remote from Quantum Leap.
That's right. That's the computer. That's Ziggy.
I freaking love that show.
Yeah.
And here's the crazy thing. This is what you don't see in. I mean, I only took these pictures, but this entire thing is it's a functional prop. So it lights up, the lights flash, and then if you hit it, it whines and it makes the sounds. And if you touch those metal contacts, it makes all the sounds from Quantum Leap. I mean, it's incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so
cool. This was done by a prop maker, Robert Worden, and he has a website called Replica Props. It's just, beautiful, beautiful piece. And that, I mean, he spent a long time designing that. Ooh. Those are the Bad Batch.
Those are cool.
Okay, don't show those too long because we're going to be going into all those. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But before we go, let's just Gabe, since people just saw a real quick sneak peek.
Yeah.
We are gonna within the next week we are going to be doing a reveal of their latest Bad Batch release, and it's going to be released on our show Collection Wars. Hasn't been seen by anybody. It's not going to be online, but we should have it within the next week. It's actually being painted today. Nice. And then we'll do definitely a review of all the helmets of these guys.
Is that the last of the Bad Batch, right? The text.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, those pieces are beautiful. I absolutely love them.
Yeah.
Did you get the rest of yours, Michael?
No, not yet, because they're I'll tell you all about it later, but I'll have everything. Okay. Yeah. So Gabe just put in an order.
I just put in today. I just put in all 5. So
nice. Okay, so the next one on there.
So you're unboxing stuff as
hey
you're
guys, sorry,
emptying out the stuff.
Gotta shoot off, guys.
Oh, you gotta go, Harry.
Nice to meet you, Harry.
Harry.
Always good joining, bro. Yeah. Thank you.
So this is
I might be back later, but we'll see.
Okay. If not, hit me up later, Harry. Do you have it in the next couple of days?
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.
All right.
So this is the prop shop, right? Prop shop.
That is the prop shop Ray staff. And I finally unpacked it after 6 years? Yeah, it is beautiful. They did a fantastic job on this thing. It is, it's and just the presentation, the stand. Actually, I discovered that the stand actually has cutouts on the top, so you can lay it like that and put the staff on the top. Or it actually has wall mounts, so you can mount the mount to the wall, and then you can rest the staff on the top. The top also has cutouts. Yeah.
So is that resin?
No, it's probably
3D, right?
Some part of it is probably resin, but it's got a lot of weight to it, so it probably has a metal rod inside. That's.
I was going to say the weathering looks amazing.
It is. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, they did it. I mean, it's the real deal, right? I mean, it's the same guys who made it for the movie, so it's the same thing.
Even though it's the sequel piece, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Return of the Jedi Part 2?
Return of the Jedi Part 2.
Oh, man. I can't hate on the sequel trilogy mainly because it allowed me to take my kids to see Star Wars in the theater.
Yes, I'm exactly in the same boat.
Like my father did for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 100%.
They love it. So I'm okay with them.
Yeah.
So the next picture, Gabe, obviously you and I are
both
collecting these pieces from Wizard of Oz, from Icon Replicas.
Yeah.
So we just need the diploma, right?
The diploma, and we're done.
Nice.
Yep. And then I don't know. I mean, it's not in the picture fully, but on the left there is the Tantalus box for the time machine. You did show that.
Yeah, we did show that a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. And for those of you recognize those?
I love that.
Men in Black.
Yeah. Men in Black.
No, that's Green Hornet.
Oh, what the hell, dude? That's Bruce Lee stuff. My bad, dude. I'm sorry about that.
Man.
I don't know, Men in Black. Oh, Star Trek. That's
I thought he was joking.
Michael.
No, and the thing is, what's really cool is I have the masks too, but they're not. I don't have them in the picture, but the masks.
Yeah,
cool.
The green mask and the black mask that Bruce Lee wears.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And then obviously this bad boy.
That was so incredible.
So it's not in this video. It's not fully completed, right? Still needs the light and the metal greeblies and stuff. But this is Rod's beautiful paintwork on this. I mean, just a beautiful job. Obviously, Gabe, you have the ROTJ version that he did. He's going to be doing that one for me next. So they're shipping this off to me. I think I got a shipping notification today. But I don't know if it's left his shop yet.
Right.
But once I get it in hand, I'd love to do a review,
Absolutely.
on the show.
Yeah.
And the thing about Rod, so Rod's the one who painted mine. Obviously, he painted Joseph's. And this guy, I mean, the attention to the details and the true like colors that he uses, like he tries to go back and use the original, what do they call
Flow paints.
Just like the ILM used. I mean, he literally to the littlest scratch, he'll get it, and it's just amazing.
And those paints aren't out; they're not made anymore.
Right.
So
yeah,
I was very fortunate that he actually used Flow paints on my piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a beautiful replica.
Beautiful.
And the cast is actually from Boba Maker in Europe. And then the metal parts are by Machine Craft replicas.
Yeah.
And then and Rod did the paint. And it's just I'm gonna be so proud to have that in my collection. And to have it next to the ROTJ version is also gonna be pretty amazing. So
yeah. And you're gonna put it next to the Han Solo and Carbonite, or
actually I'm putting it on the wall where you saw all of those sideshow premium format Star Wars statues. There's a big blank wall up above that. I'm actually putting each pack with its respective rifle. So the ESB rifle with the pack, and then the ROTJ rifle with the ROTJ pack, and then the helmet will be hanging right in between them.
Yeah.
So it'll be pretty nice when they're all on display.
Very cool, man. Well, thanks for sharing that, Joseph. Thanks for jumping on. I know you're in the middle of kind of dinner with the family. And
my niece is flying back overseas tonight, so we just came to say goodbye, and I thought I'd jump on. And anyway, it's great to see you all, David, Matt.
It was
Michael,
wonderful having you on.
It's nice to meet you.
Good seeing you, Joseph.
Yeah, so looking forward to doing this again.
Always good to see you, my friend.
Have a great night. We'll see
Talk to you real soon, Joseph.
Later, Joseph.
Okay, we'll see you.
See you, buddy.
So speaking of Joseph, I actually just sent him a picture because I'm a big James Bond fan, and I have the Golden Gun, but I picked up a second one. I don't know if I told you, Michael, but I picked up a second one from this guy who was selling, just selling a bunch of stuff that he had. And I was like, you know what? One of my pieces is like really tarnished. I'm going to replace it. And I was going to originally just get the new one and then sell the old one. I was just going to like pretty much just scrap it, sell it cheap. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure out how to display it like assembled and then unassembled. So you could kind of see all the pieces.
Very
cool.
But look at how cool that looks. But you could see where it's you see where the lighter is tarnished right there.
Yeah.
I think just the oil, like just from me handling the gun, and just got all.
It still looks really good though.
It looks good though, Gabe. Yeah. That's a great display.
Look at you guys want to see something? Do you guys see on the very bottom left corner what that is? It's Jose Canseco's rookie card. As a kid, that was like the holy grail, right? That was, and I obviously as a kid, I would have never imagined I would have it. And the other day I was on eBay and I was like, you know what? I always wanted that Jose Canseco rookie card. God damn it, I'm gonna buy it. And I just bought it off eBay just for no reason except that I wanted it as a kid. And now I have Jose Canseco's rookie card.
For me as a kid, it was getting all the 77 Yankees.
Oh,
Thurman Munson, Reggie Jackson, all those guys.
Yeah.
Back when I was a kid.
Yep.
I'm kind of dating myself. God, it is so weird being the same age as old people.
Well, as the youngest person.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Gabe is the youngster in this group.
And I'm 40.
I'm 52. I think I'm the oldest.
Oh.
All right, Grandpa.
Well, welcome to Grandpa Wars.
Wow.
Your host,
my head.
young man Gabe.
He's spring chicken now.
Oh man, but that's awesome, man. That's really cool. David, you've been on a roll too. Like you've been picking up stuff like nonstop.
I'm playing catch up.
Man.
I sold most of my collection back in the 90s.
No.
And I had like all kinds of life-size stuff, like the Elusive Concepts, Han Solo and Carbonite, and I had all kinds of stuff. I had a life-size Stormtrooper, and anyway, I sold it all. I got lost a lot of interest in it, and then it wasn't until recently that in the past year or so that I got hooked on seeing all the new, like all the great sculpts and stuff, and I was just kind of out of the loop, and then I realized how great it was, and then I was like, well, I gotta have it. I gotta have that.
Look at here's the remote, Michael, so you could kind of see it a little bit better.
Yeah, actually, Kelly Irish Jedi's sending me pics of his, and damn, dude, that thing is it's just
very cool.
Mine's not screen accurate though, because I didn't follow the procedure.
Hey, Michael, did you see Jay's collection or Jay's diorama?
No, who's this?
So Jay Haywood, he's in our Collection Wars group.
Yeah.
And he does dioramas for the Black
Series. I like the Yoda. I think.
The Yoda. He did a great job on the house of Yoda's place.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Dude, right? I mean, how cool is that, right?
That is very cool.
I did one of those.
Oh, Jess. What's up, man? We got what's up, Jazz? How you doing, man?
J2SO.
That's cool name.
There you go. Unmute. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How is everyone?
Good, man.
Great,
Thanks
man.
for jumping on, brother.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah.
We're trying a new thing where we're kind of just inviting all our buddies just joining us and just talking Star Wars, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Great.
Cool. So we're looking at some of the stuff that they're posting. So this guy Jay, he does like dioramas for the Black Series.
David, did you say you built a Jabba's hut?
Yeah, I built one out of when I was a kid. Out of I turned an old 5-liter ice cream thing upside down and put plastic tires on it.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
It looked nothing like that. So,
but still, when you're a kid, it did.
Yeah, that's like 8 or 9 or something.
That's funny, man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's the dioramas. It seems like that's where a lot of people are getting into. I know Michael. Michael's getting real into that. Oh, here's Harry's Darth Vader and
I love those.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah,
Harry put that room together real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, the bedroom can wait, babe. I'm setting up my room.
I know, right?
Well, we can sleep anywhere. With that kind of attitude, he's probably sleeping on the couch.
I don't know if we mentioned this in the past. I know me and Harry talked about it, but we were talking about when he was moving in there and all the new neighbors saying, hey, we got new neighbors. And he's walking in there with all these damn mannequins and shit. Just like, what the hell they got going on?
Here's Sean. Side-eye going on there.
Here's Sean.
That's cool.
Nice.
FX, PCR, and then he got the Ryan Muir little plaque to go with it. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's Warren. Warren's life-size stuff is just
God, that looks nice.
Always has so many.
I like the stance too.
Yeah. So this looks like it's the Innovos kit.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Yeah.
So does that mean it's just he gets the mannequin and does the?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he finished it. Like he probably did the buttons, and obviously you got to put it together and all that. But
does the Innovos kit come with the mannequin?
No. Depending on when you got the Innovos kit, it would come with all the soft goods, the neckline or the.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I was the first tier on that one. So
yeah, me too.
$350 for that whole thing, and the helmet came completed.
Oh yeah.
That was fantastic.
It was crazy. It was like, and that's when Innovos was great, when they still had the tier system. Because if you jumped on early on, it was like I always got everything from Innovos. But then after that first or second year, then
they just got
not so much.
I just got overwhelmed.
Look at that!
I saw this the other day. That is awesome.
That's crazy.
That is incredibly good.
So. Wait, is it supposed to be Anakin?
Yeah,
that's
right.
Just hit me, dude. I didn't even. I was like, "What Marvel superhero is that?"
Oh, who did that?
Just freaking hit me. That's nice.
Is that fan art?
I don't know who made. I saw this the other day. I think it showed up on the Collection Wars.
The Flores Lab been experimenting with airbrush effects this weekend, so it's just him airbrushing this thing.
That is amazing.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's so cool. What is this? You have this, Michael? Gentle Giant. 1 out of 7.
That's those 12-inch vintage figures that Gentle Giant was making. Good.
So it's kind of fun. I'm glad you brought that up. So those of you watching, I am a huge Gentle Giant 12-inch figure guy. The problem is, by the way, I don't know why I don't have. They're not coming out with
all the old ones.
Yeah, they're coming out with the re-release packaging with different pictures, and it's like, I want to know what's going on. There's so many of us that have almost 60 figures that they've come out with, and they've got not too much more to go to complete the vintage line of figures, and they're coming up with custom figures, and it's cool every once in a while. But dude, let's see the original stuff.
When I was there. The owner, Carl, is not a huge Star Wars fan.
Bro, David, I forgot. Me and you need to talk, because I need to tell that some bitch needs to get busy with this shit again. I'm not kidding, dude. It's ridiculous.
Look, Jeff.
That's that pic from Jeff State.
Oh, that is nice.
Jeff just sent this.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. What scale is this?
I think it's 1/12.
Wow. That's super cool. Man, have you guys been keeping up with Joey's videos?
Yes.
Have you, Michael? You haven't seen him?
No.
Here's David's mock-up with his custom base.
It looks good.
That's incredible work, Dave. That's
awesome.
Hey, Tom might not tell you great job, but I know he's thinking great job.
Look at this diorama, Michael.
I love it.
Oh, dude, that is so freaking cool.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is so detailed.
Hey guys, so look, that goes straight in, Gabe. That ship right there, the white one, I want that in 6 scale so freaking bad. You know what I mean, Matt?
Michael,
yo,
after the show, I'll talk to you about that.
Oh shit, dude! I've wanted. Actually, I was gonna have Mike Salzo scratch build me one.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
All right.
I'll talk to you about it.
All right. I love that piece.
Can you talk about it now?
Yeah, I know.
Nah, we'll talk about it. And I'll tell you why we don't talk about it now. Because then everybody orders it, and then it takes that much longer to get.
Man, the true reason right there. The true color.
I got to get my order in first.
This will be revealed on this show. I guarantee you that. I'll talk to Michael about it when we're done.
Yeah, it sounds really good, dude.
This is awesome. I love
this diorama. It just came out so good.
The ship in the background, that thing, I never even knew the details about that.
Yeah, right.
Until we were talking to the studio guys.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a guy. I'm a member of the Jedi Defender forums. Has been around forever, and a guy did a diorama in a glass coffee table of Jabba's palace.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, it was just amazing how detailed it was. And it had and it was filled with like the Hasbro
the
3.75 inch figures. But he did it was amazingly done, and it was just I was in awe.
Yeah.
I
mean, this is great. I mean,
that's awesome. Yeah,
damn, dude.
The Black Series ones, right?
Yeah,
they're what 3?
Yeah, that's
3 inches something.
6 inches.
These are 6-inch figures.
Oh, are they 6 inch?
Oh, they're 6 inch. Okay.
Man, what a great job.
God damn.
Hey, the guy that that Jens was talking about, I don't know if you guys have seen that setup, man. I think he's out of Chicago, but man, he's the one where they used his graffiti.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
That's just, I love even the roof of it. What a great job.
Is this Black Series? No, I don't think
they
look kind of small. I think this is
it's 3 3/4.
3
3/4. They're 3 3/4.
But
you
still,
can tell by
Luke.
Luke's
Yeah.
I think it's pretty, or more amazing. It's 3 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get that kind of
I
detail,
mean,
like the
little
bar stuff there,
like the little cups underneath.
How many IG-88s had to die to make that?
Love it.
Man,
I mean, even the lighting and stuff. That's awesome.
Did an amazing job.
Dude, a little bit of music playing, man.
I know, right?
Hey, David, it reminds me of us hanging out in that bar, doesn't it? Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Jeff's. There's Joseph. David. All right. Yeah, look at that plaque. Huh?
The Kirk, the Kirk. I'm gonna send those out shortly.
That was big. If you didn't know, that plaque must be nice to have that.
Oh, there he is. I didn't know if putting that together.
Look at this.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they're putting it together. That's the cantina.
Yeah, time lapse. That's cool.
I didn't see this.
Oh, so the floor is like all stenciled, and then he puts it on. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow,
dude, that's
I'm
so
always
badass.
amazed with people that that do this stuff and or customize figures. I mean, it's just the patience and the attention.
Oh, this is that guy,
details.
right? This is the guy that did the graffiti and stuff.
Oh, it might be. Is it?
I think it is by looking at the rooftop, but I don't know.
I mean, just to think. I mean, that's probably all, if not CNC'd or 3D print. I mean, I don't. This is just
dude. That is just freaking.
Look how
wow. Oh my god!
It's layered.
Whoa!
You can peel it back.
Oh man, the T16 in there. Oh my god!
Crazy! Wow.
Holy!
I wonder if that's the same. Like, because I have the Hasbro one. It's over here.
Holy moly! That is cool.
We get some cool stuff posting up, huh, Gabe?
Yeah,
I need to pay attention.
No, I'm telling you. Watch. We'll watch a little bit of that. Here's some more David's new display.
Right.
Best of boys.
The best of boys.
Okay, so we got to jump in. I got to show you guys this. So, let me try to start it from the beginning. I'm going to mute it so it's not like crazy.
I love the display cases this guy has.
All right, so I want to show you guys kind of where he started. So Michael, he's building a vintage display, and he's trying to collect every single vintage figure, from the original line, right?
Right.
So he has his checklist. So his whole channel right now is kind of dedicated to following his path on essentially getting every single loose figure, right?
Right.
But so the cool part is, so he already started. He started getting a few of them. So he's kind of going through the checklist. But the cool thing is, he got one of those displays from the UK. Remember the?
Oh,
the UK?
Yeah, those are so cool.
Yeah, I need to get one of those bad.
I contacted those guys, and they are working on getting
more of them.
To ship because they don't ship to the US.
Yeah,
but they're working. But they are working on it.
Yeah, they told me that they could send it in pieces, kind of thing.
Yeah,
not built.
Yeah, in pieces you could definitely get it. I actually reached out to them too, but I want to find the episode where he already has it, and he's building it up. So again, he's kind of talking about the pieces that he already has. Let me find. That's kind of. I'll skip ahead.
Good for him.
Online figure. Oh, here you go. Figure display. Let's see. So I think he's kind of going through a lot of different displays. He's trying to get inspiration, right?
Man, this guy seems cool. Does he watch our show?
Yeah. He's in our group. Yeah.
Oh man, awesome.
We'll invite him on.
Yeah, for sure.
So then he found the display cases.
This is the best displayed way, in my humble opinion, you can get for action figures.
Yeah.
So these are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That, I mean, honestly, like it inspired me. Like I was like, man, this video and his process has literally inspired me to jump in. But then every time I like start, I'm like, well, maybe I'll wait. Wait, $400 for one loose figure. I was like, well, let me get my priorities.
Vintage figures.
It's crazy.
Are
I have mine right here.
There you go. Yeah, I got the C-3PO and the Darth Vader cases down there, and
that's awesome.
I just can't get into. It's not the money for me for the vintage figures, but it's like all the vintage figures I have here in my collection are the ones I had from when I was a kid. So it's
that's cool. That's what
I don't want to. I know people that go out and get them graded, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Well, it's not. I'm not knocking grading, but my thing is they're going to put it in an acrylic case. I'll never be able to touch it again.
Yeah,
these are my childhood toys. I mean, I have a Luke. Farm Boy Luke was the first figure I got, and this thing I had to glue the head back on. I think I've redrawn the eyes with marker because it was just well loved and well played with. It won't stand up.
That's so cool.
Everything you say is true, man. I would give anything to have my figures back again. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's honestly, it's my prized piece of my collection because it was the first thing I ever got, and it was my favorite toy as a kid. That and the small head Han Solo.
I'm trying to.
Gabe, you're trying to find.
I'm trying to find the one that I watched because I was just like, man.
I know which one you're talking about, Gabe. It is a cool video.
I just don't know which episode it is where he already started like kind of putting them in the display.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
If it helps, it's the one I commented to you on.
Yeah.
Hey, so
right here.
I wonder if he got his together or if he had to build his. Like,
yeah, I think he had to build it. So here it is. Completing the base. So check this out. So he got it in pieces. This is it.
Nice.
So it definitely is one of the UK display ones.
Yeah.
Oh, look at number 2 in the US. So he got the second one in the
Very
US.
Cool.
Okay, man. I gotta get it.
I might have to contact those guys again.
I know, man.
I mean, I can work with a hammer and nails. Jeez.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty simple. Like it just screwing it all together.
Yeah, it's just a box frame.
Yeah.
My thing though is I because I don't have every vintage figure, and I don't want to display that is designed for all of those, but they do make smaller ones.
Yeah, yes. I think you could probably customize it to
whatever. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they have so many different options on their website. I looked. It's just
I was talking to this guy. I need to just talk to him again. It's been a while. Maybe we can have him on our show, Gabe.
Yeah. We'll definitely hit him up.
Hey, give me his, because he'll remember me because I showed him pictures of the gallery.
So look, check it out. So look at how you insert the little bottom
that stuff
holder thing.
Foot pegs.
So it comes with all the foot pegs too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gives you everything ready to go.
Wow.
And even if you don't have everything on there, it still looks cool.
Yeah, but look how cool it is. Like once you get the lighting, once you get the acrylic case on it. So now he's starting to kind of get all the ones that he already had.
That's fun. That looks fun, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's all I want. I'll just get that and sell everything else, and I'm good.
I was telling Gabe, let me know when you're having that yard sale. I was like, I'm inspired to actually go back and redo this, and I never was before.
I know, man.
Oh, so he says what he paid for it. What a good idea. Oh, yeah, it'll be fun to get this guy on,
Yeah. And some of the videos, like he actually talks about like how to spot the fake ones and how to, bid on eBay on them, like how to, just kind of just general how to collect.
Looks like he's getting really good ones because they all look pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get like the best version he can. I wouldn't be too surprised if he's going and getting like carded figures on beat up cards. I know a lot of guys that do that.
Yeah.
And then just take them out. And,
yeah.
Okay, that's a Lily Letty one. But look at
the prices aren't really scary though.
The prices are crazy low though. Like, I mean, I've been having a hard time because I'll go in there and I'll search vintage figures and like for them to be in good quality, they're like a couple $100, for a lot of these.
You have to really shop around.
Yeah, right.
You really have to look. Sometimes it's it benefits to go to like estate sales or something.
I just think for me as a collector, like this is something that would keep me busy and probably keep me from like spending so much money on stuff because I
think the thrill of the hunt too, Gabe. Finding it. Yeah,
dude, and imagine how cool it's gonna feel like once you fill it all up and it's all like ready to go, and it's like, man, that's such a cool accomplishment. And and he has the ones where like it has the vehicles on the bottom.
I've seen that.
Like the yellow bags and like all that stuff.
Have you met Corey or talked to Corey, Gabe? This guy here?
Just on the group, like we just he's commented and stuff.
Yeah, we need to invite him on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Kind of get him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be a good episode.
Yeah.
Just that's it.
Yeah. So I saw somebody that Armando commented that they're shipping out the Razor Crest. Did you?
Yeah, I saw
like 600
shipped out today.
Yeah, did you get that, Matt?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's going to be real fun trying to sneak that box into the house, though.
It's for the boys.
Yeah.
It's
not. They don't play with action figures. They're Legos and video games at this point.
So you're screwed, huh?
Yeah, it's like
I thought they weren't being shipped out until the next year.
That's what I heard too, but I've seen early emails to people saying that they're ready to go. So
I contacted them today and they said no.
Really?
I saw the story. There's like 600 of them. I think it's the advanced ones that are going to go out to like reviewers or VIP kind of things.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I'm like, geez, I'm like in the first 1,000. So
well, David, we need to start reviewing these things.
Welcome back, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
So Matt, there's some close-up pictures of your
man.
diorama.
God, I was so happy to receive that. It was I'm just
cool.
I walk into here every day just to look at it. it's just so cool. It's so realistic looking.
So he does the plaques too, Matt?
The texture.
Yeah, the plaques come with it.
Does it come with all his displays?
I didn't get one for the Jabba alcove, but I think he does them for the larger scale ones. Because see, this one is not meant for a detolf. This is meant for just to sit on a pedestal or in the open. It's not meant to be encased. Yeah, it's too big.
That looks cool. Man.
Yeah, the lights make it so nice. When you turn off the light here, I'm going to turn off the lights real quick.
Here, there you go. I mean,
I'll tell you, I've been watching it right behint him the whole time.
You see that? I don't know. It's hard to see.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Hang on just a second. We got put this on. Hang on, boom. Where is it? Which one is it?
McClunky.
Yeah.
You're trying to get that?
That's driving me nuts.
Hang on.
Hold on. Let's see. Michael has something up his sleeve. Here.
Yeah, hang on. Come on. I don't remember because I'm still learning how to use this damn thing, guys.
I think he's
oh. Yeah, I got it. Let's get it.
You go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Is that in the Dejaric table?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Where did you get that? That thing is cool.
So I had a guy he custom built it and I was able to pick it up from him. And it just worked out really, really good because I was going to take the time to build one like Lee and a lot of other people. And he just was local and worked it out and boom, nice. Here it is.
He did a fantastic job.
Man, this thing, it's crazy cool. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you guys.
That is so cool.
I ended up buying
look
that.
Michael, look at so I didn't notice Left Coast Graphics was talking about the display. He's saying to make your own display, you get a designer and this and that. Yeah, we definitely we'll ask Corey to come on for sure.
Yeah. It sounds real good.
That's Corey. Check this.
Hang on.
Actually,
I did that today. I tried to do it through Amazon, and that was a nightmare.
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
what's up,
Corey, what's up, man? So we were just talking about. We were looking at
his ears were burning.
Ask him if he wants to jump on.
Yeah, man, you could definitely jump on. The link is in the Collection Wars group. If you just go on the latest post, it's in the comments if you want to jump on. Because we definitely have some questions for you regarding that display. Cool. Michael, are the top figures that you have on the Jaric those are the Disney ones, right? You said
they are. Yeah. So it's crazy because when we were up there, I was telling Gabe that I was looking at, getting them there, but I thought there was a chance I get this. So he included the Jaric set, which is there's two different sets. Yeah. So it's like what Gabe or you guys would know, maybe $300, almost $400, isn't it, for all of them?
Because it comes in two packs. You have to get them in 2 packs. Yeah.
When you spend pretty close to it, doesn't it, Michael?
Oh yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah,
these looks great on the
Michael,
table.
Well, those are awesome.
Can you play some of the sounds, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Is he going to come on too?
Yeah, he's going to try right now. Yeah. Oh, you have to switch the settings? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I just got to remember. Okay, hang on.
Wow, that thing is cool.
So we'll start from the beginning.
Michael, can you move your chair a little bit to the left just so we could see the little button?
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. So starting out, these buttons, they're different coded, but it plays on both sides. So starting out, we've got the monsters. A lot of sounds. And then he's got the voices of pretty much all the main characters in the original Star Wars.
Cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, watch. Let me turn it up. It's got volume control.
Man, he went all out on that thing.
Watch this.
I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
That is cool.
Short for a stormtrooper.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just kind of.
Now that's a name I've not
Michael, the center chest platform, is that made out of aluminum?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay,
wow.
And it does all the chewy.
Wow, that's cool.
And then, of course, it's got your main, this one here. And then it's got some cheesy ones that I've never even heard before, but watch this one. This is funny, dude. Listen.
I know that's
Listen.
I remember that from back in the day. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, God.
Isn't that crazy? Look.
Oh, the Weird Al one.
Weird Al.
Oh, there you go. It's called Mesto Disco.
Okay, and then I'll show you all my favorite one. There's a classic right here. This one's cool.
Dude, that thing's crazy cool, man. Is that where you're
This is the one. Listen, this one. Remember this? 70s?
Yeah, that's the disco one.
There's Miko, I think.
Miko, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember this?
Yeah, I
Especially
remember
as they
that.
use that.
Just take it in for a second.
There you go. Lefko's graphics is like, is that Max Rebo?
all I can think of now is that Robot Chicken short with it's Lobot dancing on Cloud City.
Yeah, so yeah, but you guys can see it has Bluetooth on this, so I can play my iPhone off of it. So he didn't spare any expense to detail, that's for damn sure.
Awesome.
And all these knobs, all these stainless knobs, they're tight. They actually click. You know what I mean? All of them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, Michael, it's nice.
So
I mean, I've seen a lot of them. That's one of the best ones I've seen.
Thank you for that. Yeah, man. I just got to figure out. And
that's
then
my favorite thing is when it's so immersive. Like you sit next to it, you're at that table, and it makes you feel like you're on set. That's my favorite.
It's really cool. So now I was like, golly, now I got these, and I didn't realize on the ones we got through Regal, they're going to be detailed and badass with, these are going to be, outfits on them and stuff. But
twice the size as well, Michael.
Yeah. So, and then like every 30 seconds, one of the creatures will play on this. So you can turn the sounds off and walk away from it. But if you're just in here working around, every once in a while, the little creature will make some noises. But I don't know how. I'm thinking now. I was telling Gabe, dude, I might want to get the custom bench for this thing. I don't know. So
pretty soon, it's just sort of slowly start to become the Millennium Falcon.
The cargo hold.
Well, I got to make that hallway now, and
gotta put the navigational computer right here.
Well, one thing I could do is sell my compound here, and then go ahead and just commission and have a Millennium Falcon put on like 1 acre piece of property, and then that can be my house. You know what I mean? Because right now this ain't happening.
Hey, the Padawan Collector, if you want, shoot me an email at thecollectionwars@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link.
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
I know we've all talked about this. How does everybody who did not get the Regal robot?
I don't have anything.
I got the body slam.
No.
Did you get one? Is it?
Yeah, the body slam.
Yeah,
I got 6 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, Gabe, have you paid attention to the detail of
Hey, there he is.
What is up, man?
So
there he is.
Hey,
oh, there he is.
There you go.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Oh, he has his headphones on. Yeah, give him a second.
That's all right.
Take your time, man.
It was last minute. This is great. Thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't worry about it. Take your time. Get everything set up.
What a really nice background. What a cool set.
No,
I was just saying, Gabe, have you paid attention to the details of each one of the figures that we're going to be getting from Regal?
I mean, yes and no.
Yeah.
It was, we've talked about this. It was a big impulse buy.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay a lot of attention to the smaller figures. Obviously, the more popular ones. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that looked good.
Very cool.
Is that one
really cool?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was never a big thing to have, but man, once I saw it, and then, Jamie was, that guy, he does good work, man. It's just cool. It's a cool piece. I love the music and stuff. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Padawan Collector. Is it Joey or Corey?
It's Joey.
Joey, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Corey, what's up, Joey? How you doing?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Joey.
What's up, man?
Let me turn on one more light. I think I'm a little.
Dude, it looks pretty badass, right there.
We're all looking at the display case anyway, so.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
Get out of the way.
You move over
right here. There you go. Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. So you fellas had some questions about the case, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We were literally just admiring your videos, and we're like, man, it's really inspiring. Like, honestly, this is one of those projects that like I've honestly been just holding myself back on starting and watching your videos. I'm like, man, I could do it. It's not too late, because I think with vintage, I had it in my head that it's like it's too late for vintage. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get them all because they're just so expensive and just so crazy.
That's what somebody said when I first did the run. Right? They're like, you picked the most expensive time start collecting.
It's been
the
bad the past
original
year and a half.
96. But if you look over the course of time, right? Even when the Power of the Force ended, prices have been steadily going up like 5% throughout the course of time, right? And 10 years from now, people are going to be, or I'm going to be saying to new collectors probably, oh, you picked the worst time to collect because prices are, you know what I mean? So, and the good thing about Star Wars is that young collectors are always coming in. Like when people reach out to me and they say, I'm 23 years old and I'm just getting into collecting the vintage because they've done the Black Series or they've done, Legos. But now they're saying, yeah, I'm going to try and get the first 12 because I think they're cool, So it's always going to be kind of recycling in, Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing we were talking about, like master replicas too, right? Like master replicas, like to me, this is the worst time to be collecting master replicas just because they went up in price. So crazy, and even 5 years ago, you could get them for a couple $100. Now you're paying a couple thousand,
Yeah. And I just started about 3 months ago. So it's not like I'm a seasoned collector, right? I'm learning all the time, which is cool. And which is, cool meeting people like you because I ask a million questions like every day. I'm always on the Facebook or the Discord and I'm asking like a million questions about prices, about figures.
You got to talk to Michael. Michael's vintage collection. I don't know if you watched some of the videos, but Michael's vintage collection is like, I mean, no joke. You have to definitely reach out to Michael.
So nice to meet you, by the way. And
nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I'll take a look at afterwards. We'll get in touch and let me know what you're still hunting for. If I have any extras, I'll be happy to donate to your collection.
So you see right there, you can just see it. Here's the stuff I'm hunting for
without a figure in front of it.
You're finding out. Okay. So you do have a Chewie. I know I have a lot of Chewies. What about Yodas? You have Jawas?
No, I don't have any Yodas yet. I'm looking for the brown one and the orange one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about do you have any Jawas yet?
No Jawas. So I have the Violent Cape Jawa on my list. That's probably going to be my last figure I get.
Well, I'm not going to be able to give you one of those, but
those were hard to find back in the 70s.
Oh, I know.
But if you guys have any questions on that case, I'm more than happy to answer anything. And if you guys go to my channel, I believe it's episode 17. In episode 7,
there you go.
I kind of narrow it down and I go through a bunch of cases and I landed on this one, right? It wasn't just I like it, I'm going to get it.
Right.
I really went through my due diligence and I said, which cases do I want? I went through like the Detolf. I went through like furniture cases. I went through a bunch of stuff.
Man, you nailed the best one, bro.
Yeah. No,
I like all of them, but this one just looks so retro, I love it. Yeah.
How long did it take? I'm sorry, Gabe.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, how long did it take to so I've been in touch with these guys in the past.
Yeah.
And it's been maybe realistically, I don't know, 8 months ago or so, and a very cool guy who was very responsive, and he said that he'd be willing to maybe send it in pieces, but he was concerned about sending it all together, and I said that's not a problem, but we never followed through is where we left off.
When I ordered my case, I was actually looking at somebody because they're in the UK, right? The company is called Collector Displays and they're based in the UK. And when I first contacted him, Drew Tagg, he was telling me that, you know what, you should hold off and actually take a look at this guy on Facebook because he's the first guy that we're shipping to. So I went and I friended this guy and I was asking questions and I was like, can you post pictures? He's like, yeah, I'm going to do that anyway. So when he got it, he was posting pictures of him building it. But the one thing I was really concerned about was the shipping and the taxes and the port costs, right? So when he got his case, he was like, dude, it's just like regular shipping because the way that they ship from the UK, they disassemble everything and they put it like in a flat case, right? So the shipping costs are like nothing. And then there's no port costs. I got it delivered to me in regular DHL delivery.
Yeah.
So I was the number 2 person to get it in the United States.
Yeah,
and I was
very cool.
We were watching your episode 17 right now. I put it on and we were kind of skipping through it so we could see it. And we saw your number 2.
Yeah, and actually I did I went through and I really took you through what it takes to not on episode 7, and I give you updates along the way. So from episode 7 all the way to episode 17, I'm giving you updates on shipping. I'm giving you updates on, you know, in one episode, they said that they had to do some orders. So they actually had to build all the cases before they sent them out. But because I was mentioning them so much on the show, they're like, you know what? We have one in stock right now. We're going to send you that. So from me ordering it to me getting it was less than 2 weeks.
Wow.
Because they wanted to have me build it and show it on the show, right?
Yeah.
Why not? It's like free advertising. Why not? Why not do it? Yeah. So and Drew was super responsive, man. Like that's the reason why I really chose his case.
Yeah.
Because there was a number of people I could have bought from in the US, which was actually more expensive than this one. And there was a number of people I could have bought in the UK. But because Drew was such a cool guy and I saw him interacting with all of his clients over at Echo Live, which is a toy convention in the UK, I saw the response from him and his community, and he has his own page and he has his own little fan club page.
Nice.
It's just a cool community that he has. So I went with him because of the community that he has of the owners of this display case.
And he's the original of this, right? That came up with this design and stuff, or no?
No. If you look at episode 7, I take you through people who actually have other designs like this.
Okay.
I even take you through Etsy. I take you through like all of those websites because there's a lot of people who make these custom displays, right?
Okay, because whoever I was talking to, he's in Europe, so I don't know if it's the same.
Yeah,
guy.
he's in UK. Yeah, the Collector Displays is in the UK. So that's probably who you were talking to, Mike.
Yeah.
And how, as far as like shipping and stuff like that, from payment to, you know, dropping off, what's the time frame you think for like that process?
It was honestly about 7 days.
Oh wow!
From where I got the shipping label to where I got this at my front door, it was about 7 days. So that's why the port. Well, when I got it, right, who knows with the COVID restrictions or whatever, because I know shipping to Australia is just a nightmare right now. Like you probably couldn't get this for 2 months probably in Australia, you know, because it would be so slow.
I know all about that.
Yeah. But for me, you know, I live in Southern California, so that's a long trip for this case. So 7 days on DHL delivery wasn't that bad, you know.
Yeah.
But had I went with the regular, had he not shipped it so fast, I probably would be barely getting my case now, which would have been about a month from him actually building them to actually shipping. Would have been a month for me. And right now he's doing his orders again for another run for before the Christmas delivery.
Oh, so right now, do you think right now is a good time? Like if we hit him up, we're like, hey, can we squeeze in there? Or do you think it's already?
Well, after our show, it's going to be completely sold out for sure. But I want him to know that we're the ones that are advertising. So
that's why we don't talk about stuff on the air.
That's why we wait till afterwards.
He's gonna wake up tomorrow and his inbox is just gonna explode.
Exactly, man.
I know.
Well, I just bought another case from him. He makes a creature case that has the Wampa, the Rancor, the Dukeback. You know what other creatures are there?
Do you have any of them yet?
I have the Rancor and I have a Tauntaun. Excuse me, the Tauntaun is one I missed.
That's
so
cool.
I have a Rancor and a Tauntaun. They're both in boxes. So I'm gonna put those in that display case, right? Because they won't fit in this one.
And Joey, do you mind if I ask? So how much once it obviously transfers or translates into dollars, approximately how much like total you think with shipping and all that do they come out to?
So total all in for me was $850 for that. And for a lot of people that were making cases here in the US, it was about double that. So I was looking at prices at $1,600, everything built. I was looking at prices like $1,200. So I really thought I was going to pay $1,200 for a custom case. So that's why when I found this company and they told me the price, I was like, excuse me, is that include shipping? And they're like, yeah, that includes shipping. So it cut the prices down. Of course, you can find places that sells the back and then the card back border that sells them in kits, but you'll have to build the cabinet yourself, right? And the shelving yourself. And that saves you a lot of money. But you know, for me, I kind of wanted a complete kit.
You know, like here, Mike's
little vintage corner. Oh, you got the desk
collection, yeah.
Michael's showing the.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
Yeah, the Death Star there. That's my prize
That's amazing. That's a
childhood. Oh man, you got the Palatoy one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a cool display. Also,
the Droid Factory. I've got that down here.
Yeah, those are all. I love all the.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that displays
Star Destroyer.
That displays amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Thank you very much. So I don't ever show this, but I built this big display case that
that looks so good.
But you know what? I don't care for it, but I've had it forever. But I've got a lot of figures. So
that's fantastic. Why would you not like that?
I don't know.
Dude, that's awesome.
But yeah,
that's amazing.
So all the cases, I saw David was showing his cases a little while ago.
Yeah. Where's all your figures, Michael? Like on the other shelf?
They're on the wall, aren't they?
Yeah. So what he's talking about. So here's your standard, your regular figures right here, and then
Michael has another full shelf of all the vintage, and plus you have all the carded ones too, right? You got a bunch of carded ones framed.
Yeah.
up.
So like here's the line of the Gentle Giant, and then down here, you'll see I've got the carded ones.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
Snaggletooth.
Yeah. And you can see back there the vinyl cape in the package.
Oh,
see the vinyl cape?
Yeah.
Still has the
Big Daddy right there.
Yeah, it has the $1.99 piece on there. But yeah, so anyways, but yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I love that stuff. So my favorite out of all the collection that I've got here is the original case. It's similar to the wood, and it's downstairs, and it's got just the original vintage figures.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. So that's why for vintage stuff, man, Michael's also very well connected.
Yeah, man. I'd love to.
I'm digging the posters. Hold on here.
Yeah, right. And then here's
behind them, right there.
Here's the 12.
Oh yeah. Oh,
you guys will get lost.
Your room is like the inside of the Star Tours lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Yeah, here's the
Revenge.
That's
I love the Death Star walls.
Good lord,
so amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's so messy. And then downstairs goes to where we're going to be doing the entrance into the new gallery, and then the 6-scale stuff that we're doing with yens and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
man, to have that kind of space.
Yeah, you think so. You think so, but
I got this.
That's okay.
And I lose a wall because I have 20 years of Air Force stuff.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for service.
Hey, so Padawan Collector, your first name? I'm sorry.
It's Joey. You can call me Padawan Collector. That's okay.
Yeah, I like Joey. But I want you to know that I'm really glad that Gabe brought you up, because you got a really cool thing going. I love what you're doing there.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's honestly a lot of fun.
It's great for the community, and what me and Gabe love to do, and why we have all you cool guys on, is inspiring other people to get ideas to, like Matt here. Matt, I mean, you say this is all the room you have, but there's room to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you in the center, Matt, are the new guy. New guy. But the thing is, so many things that you can do and to get inspired to do with that other people have had. I get inspired all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of,
sorry, go ahead.
This whole time I've been looking at it, like Jazz. He has that like the Vader in the back just has been like
standing over
staring at me. It's like, dude,
that is very cool.
That's awesome.
Dude, that is
what's next to Vader? Yeah. What is that face thing there?
What do you mean? That's General Grievous.
That's Grievous.
Don't pretend. Don't pretend.
Oh, I have
that's cool. Is that that looks like the Grievous? No, I guess it's not. The Grievous you can get from Galaxy's Edge.
No, that's little hologram.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
on the top. What's on the top though? Behind you, where your hand?
Ewok head.
Oh, it is an Ewok head. It took me a minute to figure that out.
Man, he decapitated an Ewok. Oh, that's cute.
That's super
cool.
That's awesome.
Look on Etsy for like $40 or something.
Yeah, I saw Gabe had bought that R2.
Yeah, no, I got the Princess Leia one.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Princess Leia, and I got that. I got that too.
And what you guys were talking about community, there's about 10 people every episode that says that they went and they pulled out all of their toys because they got inspired to like look at their collections again and kind of like figure out what they need again. So
That's cool, Joey.
That's the one thing that was surprising for me starting this run, because I thought it was just gonna be me. It was gonna be me solo just buying these items. But the one surprise that was the best thing in the world was the community. And how like you guys like reached out to me and they said, whatever you need, like questions, let us know. And we'll make sure that you stay away from like, sellers that are bad or like,
that is one of the best things about this hobby is we all do something different.
Yes.
And we all do it collect differently, but in the same way, we're kind of all the same, but everybody also helps each other. It's like, especially someone like you, Joey, starting from scratch with a vintage collection. I mean, granted, you only have to get 96 figures, but I mean, some of those are going to be really tough to get. But still, it's, it's awesome to watch, just to see how you're going with it. And it's like,
journey.
And it's a little bit more than 96 because I'm doing a graded run. So this is my display run, but I'm doing a graded run at the same time. So it's gonna be crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. That'll
be the third mortgage on the house.
That's the inspiring part, is that we're watching you do it like almost in real time, right? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of these shows, a lot of the guests we have, they already have the complete collection. We're just kind of showing it and going through that. You're showing us step by step, which is really rare. That's why we have our buddy Joseph, who was just on earlier, and kind of same thing with this collection room, right? He has this beautiful space, beautiful collection, but it was just all boxed up. So we got in there early and we're kind of showing it in pieces as he's displaying, as he's putting it together. It's kind of the coolest part to me.
And what's really cool is that I've been watching your guys' channels and your guys' stuff for a long time. It's like I've been, for like 2 years, because I'm a Star Wars fan, so I love watching like Star Wars shows and Star Wars collectors. And when I decided to start doing this, I was geeking out because people were reaching out to me that I was watching for years and saying, dude, I'm digging what you're doing. Can I help you out? Like what can I do to help you out? And and I don't want people to send me figures because that kind of defeats the purpose. So I was like, advice. I need advice, big time.
And that's what I'm saying. It really kind of hit home when I was watching your videos, because like when I first started my YouTube channel with the replica stuff, that's exactly why I started making it, because there wasn't enough references out there. There wasn't enough kind of information. So I was like, you know what? I want to help people know what they're getting inside the boxes, especially once I started realizing that a lot of it was now aftermarket. And a lot of people didn't realize, hey, they're asking me like, where'd you get that case from? Where'd you get the plaque? And I'm like, whoa, it comes with it. Like, so then I was like, I need to start making videos showing all this stuff, especially like the master replica stuff. Like that stuff, especially these days now that it's harder to get.
I miss that. Well, it's cool because I follow you on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We make fun of him on TikTok all the time.
Dude, it's like that's what's so cool about me like talking to you right now, because I've been following you on TikTok. And I've been seeing your collection. And then and that's why like when Left Coast Graphics, Rick, he said, dude, they're talking about in the show, come on, or you should check it out. I was like, heck yeah, like I'm gonna go on the show.
Awesome.
So you're a man's man, saying that you also go on TikTok. I've never been on there one time. I don't know anything about it.
You guys, look,
Gabe loves TikTok.
Is a whole different thing now, man. I'm telling you.
But the only reason why I go on social media is to go on the Star Wars groups, right? I don't really do anything else. That's why I follow like all the collectors on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that.
You guys are making fun of my TikToks. But
I dig them.
Thank you. I just did a very funny one today. I'm very proud of. So,
No, it's cool. Well, the real aha moment for me was like when I was researching this collection, right? Because if you guys watch the episodes, I have a spreadsheet, right?
Yeah.
And that spreadsheet took about, I would say a good month to put together, because I was trying to figure out like what figures I wanted and how to form my run even before I started collecting. And then that's when I went on YouTube. And to your point, when I went on YouTube, I was like, I'm looking for collectors who started from zero and built the 96. And I kept on searching and searching and searching. And I was like, man, there's no content like this. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I did something like that?
Yeah.
You know, and
hey, that's awesome, man.
So that's why I started doing it, because I was like, well, there's no content like that, like this out there. It's like, I might as well do it. Yeah. I don't care if anybody watches. It'd be cool for me 10 years from now to
document it,
look back and document it. Yeah,
exactly. That's great.
Yeah.
Have you done any other videos before, other than the Star Wars thing, or is this your first run?
Really, like I would post like a video about my dog, or you know, I would go to Burning Man and I would post a video about Burning Man, you know, but it wasn't like
you got to start somewhere, brother.
Yeah,
like, look at Gabe, man. He started by videoing himself, you know, sneaking on Disney and getting married on Disneyland. You know what I mean? That's how Gabe started.
That was the first YouTube video I posted. You're right.
He can't go anywhere without getting mobbed now.
I know, right?
Yeah, right.
Shoot, he doesn't even have to be a Star Wars replica guy. He walks into Disneyland and the CEO of Disney's like, "Oh, hey, Gabe, what's up?"
Come on in.
Live there, man.
You're here every week,
every single day. Ah, dang.
But yeah, anytime.
That's exact. You kind of hit the nail on the head. It's the community, right?
Yeah.
It's the community that helps you out through the process, and that's what we're trying to, you know, like build here. And that's why, you know, there's you know, groups and channels and stuff. And they like to focus on very specific types of, you know, collectibles, right?
Yeah.
And we kind of were like, no, you know what? We want to show the Barbie rooms. We want to show the Muppet collection, right? David's Muppet stuff. We want to show like just like everything that has to do with collections, because I mean, ultimately we all have that same passion, and it always kind of leads us to the same space, right? It's that memory, that feeling that we got as a kid getting these things, right? Regardless. In fact, it's kind of funny because I was actually we were at an event and I was talking to a judge, and you know, he said something about Star Wars, and I was like, "Oh, Your Honor, I didn't, you know, how did you know I like Star Wars?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't know. I just said Star Wars."
So your TikTok.
So I pull out my phone and I start showing him the collection, and he's like, "You know what?" He's like, "You know what? My wife has a whole room full of strawberry shortcake stuff." And I was like, "What? That's freaking cool." See, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't matter what you collect. It's the fact that you're collecting it, you know? And yeah, stop making fun of my TikToks, all right?
Never.
No, if I was
all the old guys, all the grandpas.
Hey, well, no, we're against.
I know there's a lot of 8 and 9-year-olds that like Star Wars, Gabe.
Well, it was funny actually. I had a trade person come to my house that's doing windows and stuff like that, and there's actually a window behind this cabinet, and I said, come into the room and we'll check the window for measuring, and he walked in and saw all of this, and he just about passed out. Like, some people, they don't expect it.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
He walked in and he just said, "How old are you?" Because like, I remember, like, he would have been in his 60s or something. He's like, "I remember being a kid lining up to the cinema." And it gave me the whole story about Star Wars, and it was like just amazing how it travels through the generations. You know, it's just so cool.
Absolutely, man. I know, but that is the crazy part, right? That all the like generational gaps, and like, look, even though, like, for example, like, you know, they're making fun of TikTok and stuff, but yeah, there are younger fans on TikTok, like Star Wars. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it goes to show how universal Star Wars has become, and it's just like, I mean,
well, that's how I reach my younger audiences, through TikTok, through Discord, and through Reddit.
Yeah.
Right. Like
because those are like kind of the hip, those are the cool social media platforms right now.
I will say I'm very against TikTok, just because I know it's very kiddish, but I have been wanting to make something, because that is how you reach a wider audience, right? That age group too, you know. So, and I heard it's, you know, getting a little more fun than, you know, it's not just people dancing doing weird.
It's not. No.
There's cool videos, so
right. No, and
Are you saying you want to see Gabe dance?
I don't dance.
No.
Maybe I'm not dancing.
No, the one that I like, Gabe, is the one where you're showing off parts of your collection, and then there's that group of girls that's saying, yeah, okay. And then they're like, yeah.
So let me tell you a story about that. So obviously, Michael and these guys, they're not into they're barely into Facebook, right? And obviously Facebook's like for the old folks these days now, right? But anyways, I posted that on Instagram and they saw that video, right? And I remember Joseph specifically, like I was talking on the phone with him and he's like, hey Gabe, so are those girls like your nieces or like your sisters? Like, why were they making fun of you like that? And I was like, Joseph, that's not how TikTok works. Like, you actually borrow video and sound from other people and you interact with it like on your own. And he's like, oh, so you don't know them? I was like, no, Joseph. Like that's so TikTok. You're interacting with other people's content.
I never knew that.
So obviously you make your own like content. Like I make my own content most of the time, because I'm showing certain things or whatever, and people will duet me, right? People will take my content and then do a video on top of my video. Yeah. So it's really cool to interact like that, or audios, right? That's the most popular thing. You take a little audio bite from someone's video and then you use it as your own, like, and then you do whatever, right? So I just did one today where it was like, what did it say? It said, it's some guy going like, I love candles. Oh no, I said, I may not have money to spend on food. I don't have money to hang out with my friends, but I always have money for candles. I love candles. And so I borrowed that sound, but instead of candles, I put like Star Wars replicas and I'm like, I love candles. I love it. So you're trying to be funny with other people's audience.
It's kind of weird, dude. I don't know.
This isn't really.
I'll be back in a minute, dude.
To me, that's good because it's good because you're making collecting like you're reaching out to a broader audience.
Yeah,
you're making collecting like fun.
That's it. Michael's laughing too hard about this TikTok.
Yeah, dude, it's okay, dude. I think I'm at this.
No.
It's good, man.
Dave, I'm pretty sure he's not laughing with you.
He's laughing at me, and I'm.
You're my boy, bro.
I know.
Hey, kind of like Lee. Lee really likes TikTok now, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's like my #1 fan. He goes and interacts with my stuff. He likes it. Oh man, trust me.
That's hilarious, man. It's getting hot in here.
Hold on. I'll show you guys a couple of them. Hold on.
Oh god dang.
Yeah, no, that's too late.
Hey Gabe, before you guys do that, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm being serious, but I gotta get going. But I love you, and you guys enjoyed that TikTok video, and it was really nice meeting every single one of you new guys tonight. Joey, K2SO. Matt, it was really nice meeting you guys. I hope you guys come on again. David, Gabe, Mike, Harry, I'll talk to you guys later.
Matt, always go,
Matt. Absolutely. Hey, Mike, and I will call you later, okay?
Sounds right. Yeah, for sure.
All right, man.
Okay, have a good night, bro.
Later, man.
Bye, Matt.
Hey, what conventions do you guys hit like every year? Do you guys hit like certain conventions? You guys just really?
It's been hard with COVID, There's not.
But like in like the regular times, like what conventions did you guys hit?
I'm in San Diego, so I go to Comic-Con every year.
Dude, I'm in San Diego too. I'm in Carlsbad. Man.
I'm all the way.
You guys should meet at Legoland.
I'm in Chula Vista, so that's
Legoland.
No, I used to live in Chula Vista, but
Mike, check my channel. I have like these home videos from a couple of years ago. We did this big California trip with my kids, and like we didn't tell them what we were doing. We just said we were going somewhere for fall break. And so like they found out we were going to Disneyland as we're driving to Disneyland, or like we went to Legoland because my kids were like Lego crazy at the time. And I had my wife film them as we're driving into Legoland in California. And it's like, like, look around, guys. See what they're like, whoa, they're like about jumping out of their skin. We had to keep it quiet for a year.
That's so cool.
And it was worth it just to see the looks on their faces. So,
Hey, the funny thing, Gabe, when it comes to the TikTok deal, in a couple of months I'll be on that thing too, right? I'm getting ready to step it up within the next month. I've been busy, obviously, but I'm getting, no, not with TikTok, but my own personal videos.
Whatever. You're gonna have to get on TikTok.
Whatever.
Yeah, Mike, love your own channel as well. I watch your videos all the time.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm gonna have to download into my computer. But look, this is the latest. This is the latest one I did, Michael. So you could.
All right, dude. I'll watch it.
All right.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
It's funny because it's like you're just gonna make fun of me because it's one of the.
I'm not gonna make fun of you.
But usually they're educational. Usually I'll go be like, oh, this is this, and this is that. But this one is just funny. Hold on, let me. So this is what I'm trying to tell you about using audios, or like audio sounds. Hold on. There it is. All right.
I have money for food or to hang out with my friends, but I always have money for candles. I always have money for candles. I love candles.
Tell me that's not funny. Tell me that's not funny. Come on.
That's a part of you, Gabe, I've never met. I don't know. Let's think.
Okay,
it looked like you had like a helium balloon or something. Like, you took some helium and
Hey, Joey. So real quick, because I haven't seen any of your videos yet. So what inspired you to start doing the Star Wars? Why Star Wars? Why not G.I. Joe? Or I mean, what was it about Star Wars that made you want to do that?
Well, I've always been a StarArs fan. I used to have the toys when I was a kid, and I do have a childhood collection. So if you watch episode 1, I pull out all of my childhood collection, right?
Okay.
And I tell you why I can't introduce some of them into my collection, because I have rules, right? Number 1, it has to be non-repro. It has to be all complete. If it was in the bubble, that's what I'm collecting it with, right? So the original weapons, accessories, original figures.
Okay.
So they have to be complete if they're going to make it into that collection, and they have to be above a C7.
Okay.
Right? So if they're too much of a, like, if their arm's falling off, I can't introduce them in my collection. They have to be complete. They have to be good enough to display, at least a C7, right? So
do you care? Like, will you buy like a Chewy and then buy a gun separate and put them
together? Yeah.
Hey,
so that's what I'm doing now. Sometimes my old childhood figures are good enough to where, hey, this is like, I never played with it when I was a kid. Like my Akbar, I never played with my Akbar, because you don't usually put him in a pilot's outfit, or he's just sitting right there on the side barking orders. So my Akbar is pretty good. So what I did is I got a staff for my Akbar, and that's how I can put it in my collection, right?
But not a repro staff, an original staff.
An original staff. And I've bought repro items before on the show, and I had to destroy them, right? Because I don't want that repro item, not to be, I'm not against
No. I get the respect.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. So I'm not against repro, if you collect the way you want to collect, but if I have a Leia blaster and it's a repro and I want to sell something, what if that Leia blaster gets into my collection and I accidentally sell that Leia blaster? Or what if, I lose track of it and, I just say, hey, here's a Leia blaster, and I just forget. But usually, so here's what I do. Every time that I destroy a repro item, I buy a toy and send that to Toys for Tots. So that's what I do. So every time, I don't try to buy repro items, but sometimes, it happens, right? Just like I just bought a repro item now with a seller who told me it was authentic.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful. That happens a lot.
Yeah, so I something just felt wrong about it. So I took it to my local toy shop, and I had them take a look at it, and they're like, "Yeah, here's the mold. Here's where the mold injection is supposed to be. It's not there." So but it adds drama to the show, which is great.
That's cool.
But it sucks for me because I have to go and find another one and have to try to contact the seller and get a refund.
You expose these guys?
And yeah, it was one of you guys.
Was it?
No, I'm joking. No. It was from.
I don't know nothing. So I don't.
It was actually from Macari. Like, I'm not bagging on Macari, but luckily they have a process to where you have 3 days to contact that seller, and if you're not happy, you can send it back. So I got my money back, or I'm going to get my money back. I've already sent it back.
Nice.
Yeah.
But that's cool that you're destroying them, because I think that's a big part, because a lot of people, even like seasoned collectors, sometimes might not know and might not realize, that they're getting something repro.
Hey, pop up Armando, what Armando just said on the bottom. I didn't know about that they're repo vintage Kinners.
Oh yeah, I'll
so
pop up
let me
what
tell you.
Armando said.
So this is a perfect example of Joey who's collecting. I mean, he was fooled. They're that good. These figures that are coming out. Some of actually, I almost bought a vinyl cape that I thought was legit because I'm pretty familiar with how their capes are, and you know the lines on the inside of the capes and all the details on that. And I mean, it's really, really hard nowadays, even some of the weapons, because everybody knows the weapons. Well, not everybody knows, but I'm sure Joey's figured out that the weapons are more money than some of the figures are. I mean, they're very expensive. I mean, 60, $70. And you know what happened? I know everybody can say this, but it wasn't long ago, maybe about 5 years ago, that I had an unbelievable amount of weapons and they were lost. I don't know if they accidentally got thrown away or what, but it was thousands of dollars in weapons.
Yeah, that's in episode 2. You get my real reaction because my mom, who passed away, the last figure that she bought me in college was the Endor Leia, right?
Yeah.
And I kept that thing in great condition. I never pulled it out of her baggie, out of its baggie. The only thing it was missing was her helmet. She never bought it with a helmet, I guess, because she didn't know it came with it. So on episode 2, you get my real reaction when I go online and I try to find a helmet. That freaking helmet was $80. I didn't buy that one, but my reaction was, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like $80 for a small piece of plastic, you know?
Yeah.
That was my concern when Hasbro started with the retro vintage collection a while back. I was afraid people were going to take these, send them off the card, and then try to sell them as mint vintage figures. But luckily, Hasbro was smart. They are all different. Like they're easy to it's easy to tell that they aren't actual vintage, but they look good enough next to, you know, they are kind of a nice homage. I mean honestly,
they're good if you're not selling them or anything. If they're for
no, exactly. I don't care if you know people, because I know there's like a couple collectors like Reynolds Reviews. He's got some like you know, some like repro stuff in his collection, and it's like, you know, that's great. You know, he was kind of like, well, it's a repro, and I'm like, so that's fine.
Yeah.
You collect the way you collect, man. That's awesome. You know, like Joe, you're doing this thing, and I get where you're coming from. You don't want any repro in this, and that's a great goal. You know, but if people want to have, you know, my fear, I don't like when people sell repro trying to say it's the authentic.
Yes,
that's my only thing I don't like.
I don't like that either. So
yeah, and
I sometimes people comment and they say you're selling yourself short. You're selling yourself short, and you're going to pay too much money by not going repro. And I was like, you know what? You're probably right. I mean, I'm going to spend way too much money, but the enjoyment for me, the enjoyment is knowing that it's all authentic. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the way that I structured this run. I was like, the joy for me is going to be the hunt. The joy for me is going to be saving that money and purchasing like my yak face. You know what I mean?
That's most of fun.
Joe, I really respect that you're sticking to your guns, man.
That's great.
Like,
that's really cool. What a beautiful background
really
set.
cool.
So speaking of that, that's actually a good question for everyone on here. So I guess I'll start with Joey. So what else do you collect? Is it just you're only focusing on that, or do you collect other stuff right now?
Well, I do collect modern stuff, but I only collect Empire, right? So I have all of the Darth Vaders that have probably ever come out, right, from Black Series. So I do have modern, but you know, I do collect Voltron. But other than that, it's like I'm not a serious collector where it's like I want to buy, you know, all the Black line or all the Black Series or, you know, something like that. If I see a figure and I like it, I'll buy it. Like I just got an Ahsoka because she's my favorite character, my favorite modern character. So I'll buy Ahsoka, right? And I just sent off an Ahsoka to get graded.
Yeah.
So it's like I love that, but I've stopped all that buying because I need to finish this line. So this line's probably going to take me maybe a year and a half, 2 years to do, maybe.
Yeah,
that's ambitious too. Your timeline's ambitious.
Timeline is ambitious, yeah.
Well, especially when you start getting into the rare stuff like the Vinyl Cape Jawa or the Yak Face. I don't know if you're going to go like into like the Power of the Force or Droids line.
No, but
that's gonna be tough.
I do have a schedule though, because I do want my viewers to be able to tune in twice a week
I get
and
that.
see me getting figures.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm actually like a month ahead of what the viewers see.
Right. Oh, okay. So are you going to get a vinyl cape? Are you planning on getting a vinyl cape too?
Yeah, I'm actually hunting right now. So with the vinyl cape, I'm going to go through private sellers. I'm not going to go online. So
do not buy it from eBay. Do not.
Yeah. So most likely, and I've already been setting this up. I'm going through sellers or people who like yourselves who know people who have one that are selling it, and I'll be okay with actually flying to your city and buying it in person.
Yeah.
Right.
And it makes for great content too.
Hey, Joey, there is another YouTuber. Look for his channel. It's called the Action Figure Grader.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the guys.
He is. Definitely.
Yeah.
I've interacted with him usually just talking to him on his channel about different things,
Yeah,
he collects totally different than I do because I don't grade anything, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking it. Like I won't grade anything. Like my vintage figures, and I've seen people go and get their like I have some that are like, the Return of the Jedi era because I was I was like 12 when Return of the Jedi came out, so I wasn't really playing with the toys anymore, but I had them. And so they're in really good condition. And like, I've had people say, "Oh, you should get that graded. It's in great condition." I'm like, "No, I'll never be able to touch it again."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, for me, it's like,
but I don't care if somebody else is going to go that route. That's fine.
I've
been help you out, especially with like different like high end auction stuff.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys for a long time, and John is a person I've been watching for a long time too.
He's good.
And since he knows that I'm doing this, and I've reached out to him, and he was the person who said you should either buy a Jawa, a vinyl cape graded already, or you should buy it from a person who or a friend of a friend who knows that they're selling it.
That's good advice. Very good advice.
But his main advice is don't buy it loose, buy it graded.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt, what do you collect, Matt? Like what's kind of your focus?
Well, my focus is Star Wars. In here, I have a couple of other things. I if you look at my channel, like I got like this, like I love the video game Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And they recently, because they just re-released the remastered version of the games, they released it with a helmet. And so I bought the helmet. I didn't get the game because I could play it on my Xbox now with that. But but basically Star Wars. I mean, a lot of it I'm kind of focused more on vintage, on the vintage collection now. The more modern stuff you can see here.
Yeah.
Like behind me. That's one of my prize pieces. There is the Legacy Falcon. I love that thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And but yeah, it's but again, I've also delved into. I mean, I miss master replicas. Like it's like this is one of my favorites. I always love this hilt. So this is the Elite Edition. I took it out of the case to show because I figured for this group.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have it's number 184.
Yeah,
nice.
So is it the Elite or the LE?
It's the Elite. I have the LE. It's the Attack of the Clones version. I think it was the first saber they made.
Yeah,
it was the first one that they came out with. And then when the Elite one was coming out, I was like, oh, I have to have it. There's only one I would consider a grail item for my mass replicas, and that would be there was a New Hope Obi-Wan that they made, and it was only sold in like Europe. It was a convention exclusive kind of thing, and that one is, it's one of those. It's like I'm going to have to talk to the acquisition committee if I ever decide to go for it because that's going to be kind of pricey. Yeah. But I got a few others. Like I actually started with the prop replicas with their 0.45 versions here, and I got them all. Their dual displays here. Wow. It started with. There's that one in the middle there. It's the dark chrome Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. And I was like, just as I had a friend who was going to Celebration 3. I think I was still stationed in Alaska at the time. So it was like, no way I was going to go.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, could you get this for me? I will give you the money. And it's like, he's like, yeah, sure. There's a buddy of mine on Jedi Defender. So he got it for me, and I got that. And then all of a sudden, I was like, well, boy, they're making these not that expensive. So then I was like, I'll get all the movie accurate Obi-Wan. So they're all like they're in that one. And then I was like, oh, they made a gold chase. I'll hunt those down. And then, you know, so I went down that rabbit hole. And so then I got
very cool.
Yeah, I love them. They're, you know, it was, you know, they're great. And then, but then I got like, you know, so I got some more, like I got like a Count Dooku. I've got another one that I really like. And I did a video on this because I just had to replace the seals on this. This is the Darth Maul.
Wow.
But the beauty of this one is it was the signature edition. So it came with this with Ray Park's signature.
Yeah.
Love it.
And that's so. I mean, and then I kind of, when they started making the Force Effects ones,
you started getting those.
I got the Vader. I got to replace it because a buddy of mine. I had the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan saber, and the Vader, and we went at it in the backyard, and I destroyed the blades. So we're going on a trip to Florida soon, and we're going to spend a day at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to build another Savi saber. The kids want to do it.
Yeah, man.
And I love that place. We haven't, because 2 years ago when we went to Disneyland, it wasn't, the Rise of the Resistance ride wasn't open.
Right, wasn't open.
So we're finally going to get to try and do that.
And you're just gonna love it, man.
Yeah,
it's just such a cool experience. Just to,
I think that's probably the best job at Disneyland is to be one of those first order cast members, because you can just be a complete jerk. I want to see if I can have some fun with them too, because they're like, you guys aren't going to torture us, are you? And I'm like, look, all right, fine, I'll talk. Luke's on Dagobah. There's a rebel base on Kashyyyk, and I'm the guy who clogged the third floor bathroom just to see what they do.
Yeah, man. No, that's our go-to whenever we go. Like, that's the first. We go to Batuu. We'll just spend a couple hours there, and then we'll go ride whatever the kids want to ride.
Yeah,
but that's cool, man. So your collection is just kind of
focus. Right now is really, it's the vintage collection figures. Yeah. I like them because I mean they're just great detail and size and stuff, and I kind of have room for that.
Yeah,
you know, and I do have like a lot of Force Effect sabers. I've got on order. I've got the Dark Saber from the Hasbro one.
The Hasbro one, yeah.
I saw them on Amazon. Amazon's got them in stock. I'm thinking of canceling my
I ordered mine from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm just gonna probably cancel it and just do that.
Yeah, so I kind of got into that. I started getting some helmets. I've had like a Dawn Post Vader helmet forever.
Yeah, and I have that one. I love that one.
Yeah, it's great. And but then I got into the Innovos helmet. So I've got I've got the TK, I got the First Order TK, and I've got the Mando helmet I showed you before, and the Imperial Officer hat, the green. I wanted to get the black one, and I ordered it through Entertainment Earth, and they had to. That's the only order I've ever had canceled from Entertainment Earth because of everything was going on with that.
But probably because of Innovos too.
Like, exactly. I'm not blaming Entertainment Earth on that one.
Cool.
I get a wild hair every once in a while. I tried to do something different. Like I went through and got movie posters.
Yeah.
The prequel ones I actually got through the fan club.
Nice.
The hardest ones to get were actually the sequel trilogy and the Rogue One.
No,
I have them over here too. So, because it was the get the Disney points kind of thing to go that route, because those are all the double-sided ones. The original trilogy ones that I have. I'll have to do a video on these for you guys so I can get a little closer up.
Yeah.
But like you can see the folds on the Return of the Jedi one, because back then they sent the movie poster with the movie folded up in the film canister.
Yeah, the trifolds.
So that's that one. I think the other two are just like reproductions, but I'm fine with that.
That's how mine.
But it is the ones that they had in the theater.
Right. That's how I kind of did the same thing as you, except I went with the teasers. Like I focused.
Yeah. No, I saw the video you did on that. I think I commented on it too. I was like, that's a great way to go.
Yeah. And the first three are all trifolds because obviously that's how they came. And then I used to work at a movie theater when episode 1, 2, and 3 came out. I was a manager at this little movie theater, so I got those directly from
cool.
And I still have the tube and everything that actually says the name. Nice. I actually have some pretty cool ones from that era. I have the Spider-Man poster with the Twin Towers, and I have the letter from Sony. I have the letter from Sony recalling it. So
but all of a sudden they didn't get one back.
And I have the trailer too. I have the trailer where the spider, where the helicopter gets caught in.
Actually, that is one thing I do. That is one of the oddball things I have. Is I do have like I have a handful of film trailers of like Attack of the Clones and stuff. And I was like, man, I should try to get some for the rest of them. You know, and it's one of those things. If you look around, you can find them for
it's its own world.
Yeah, exactly. I have nothing to play them on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah.
Well, actually, let me just really quick because we're getting near the 3-hour mark, and I want to be respectful to everyone's time. But Jazz, I want to ask you because obviously we're looking at your collection, your background, and I mean, me and you have chatted already, and obviously we've talked. You sold me that Ahsoka poster, and I love it. What do you focus on, kind of just in general collection?
So I did have a bunch of I had black, like the whole first couple waves of Black series a few years ago. I just sold it. It's an endless collection. So I said I can't do this. I had a pretty good Hot Toys collection with like Rogue One. Empire's my like obsession. So Empire figures is what I focus on. I had to sell my whole collection to pay bills and get a new car and stuff.
Wow, that sucks.
And then oh man, like I sold a Hot Toy Shore Trooper for I think $400, and I was like, oh, what a steal! And now they're like $800. I'm like, oh, man. So I've been slowly getting Hot Toys back a little bit. I'm focusing on I have a couple clones, like I have Cody, Fives, and Echo. I'm new ones that are coming out. I'm just doing like Clone Wars characters because it's a smaller line. It's like 6 figures, so I can.
What about the Bad Batch ones? Would you get the Bad Batch ones?
I'm gonna get those.
Those are badass, right?
That's Clone Wars season 8.
Exactly. Oh, they need to put out all the Bad Batch characters in 6 scale, and it'll just be beautiful. But so I'm trying to stick to like the smaller group of those. But mainly I do I'm trying to get more into the full scale replicas, like Vader, Grievous. I made that was a 3D print.
Oh wow! You
really?
made that?
That is gorgeous.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great work, man. I'm impressed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome,
It was a 3D print I put together. It took quite a while. It was probably.
But I like how you said it so nonchalantly. Oh yeah, I made that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
it looks great.
I do art for a living. So
I was going to ask, what do you do?
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
So I'm not doing scenic anymore. I was doing scenic art for a lot of the theme park. So I worked on a lot of Galaxy's Edge. I helped build. I built a lot of stuff. I helped work on stuff for the Millennium Falcon. The Cantina was my baby. I built a lot of the creatures and stuff for the Cantina. All the glowing, cool goo. You know, we made those tanks and stuff.
That's so rad.
So did the creators, the art directors, and everyone who's involved in that project, the directors, do they come in and let you run with it? Do they give you sketches to build creatures? How do you
they
do this stuff?
kind of sent us files. Some of the creatures they gave us, some of them like the slugs, and there's another like worm creature. They kind of gave us the files and we tinkered with it, and they kind of changed it every day.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
Did you build it at your place or at the studio at Disney?
Yeah, we had a shop, so we were like a third party.
Okay.
They'd kind of hire us and then buy the products back from us. So that's pretty cool. So I worked on that stuff. I have a life-size Tusken Raider bust around my camera. I don't know if I can going.
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Dude, that Tusken Raider is badass.
That was
I love the Tusken
costume that was just in a bag, so I just displayed that.
So is it just the head? I couldn't really tell. What was that?
It's like a full torso.
Badass! I couldn't see it that good. That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I just did a video with another guy showing my collection. I'll show you guys. I'll add you guys on Facebook, the Collection Wars page and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I have. I'm mainly into statues right now. I love having statues, a lot of quarter scale. I can show you a few.
Nice.
And a lot of them are customs I made and repainted and built. I have a salacious that is in a lot of pieces. He's my project right now. This is like a puppet from the 90s or something. He actually moves.
Oh wow! I've never seen that. That's so cool.
Well, he's in pretty good. He looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. He has a few little brittle spots, but I mean, so I'm gonna mess with him and hopefully.
You need to have David put a base right underneath him, right there.
So I saw that base. I need to
gotta make another one, Dave.
And then that's my Ahsoka wall. I have all these Ahsoka prints because she's my girl. I love Ahsoka. So, but yeah. So to answer your question, it's all over the place. I'm 32, so like I love the prequels. I was like 10 when they came out, so I it's all over the place. But I'd say right now I'm trying to do more full scale display bust, and then I like quarter scale statues.
Yeah.
It's cool, even though it's not my thing. It's cool, sincerely. The prequels, like he loves prequels because that was his era, his time.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And I'd like to know what that feeling was. That's really cool.
That's what like talking about earlier. The generations and I was against Clone Wars and like Rebels at first, and then I watched them. I went, why did it take so long to watch these?
I've never even watched them.
The same exact way.
I haven't watched them either.
They're worth
They're worth a watch.
I was like that too.
Of a slow start. I would not watch the Clone Wars movie. It's not that great. No. But
I didn't even
the
know
series
there was a movie.
itself.
I didn't either.
Well, I saw that in the theaters, and I walked out, and I was like,
I'm telling you, Michael.
I was with my wife. I was like,
there's a reason why Ahsoka is my favorite character, and it's because of the character development and her storyline that happened in Clone Wars.
I mean,
after watching Clone Wars, Ahsoka became literally my favorite character outside of the original trilogy.
Yeah, when she stopped calling
and Darth Maul,
Sky Guy,
Darth Maul too, ended up becoming like one of my favorite characters because like the way they develop his character in that cartoon is just like,
look at this guy. And see if I can get him to focus here. This is the new Darth Maul, and it's from season 7 of the Clone Wars. And I did a review of this guy. I mean, it looks like Ray Park in 4-inch scale. I mean, it's the detail on this is amazing.
That's cool.
Can I ask you guys a question about something that I've been trying to research and I can't figure it out?
Sure.
So I'm collecting, like I said, the figures in whatever they came with in the bubble. That's what I'm getting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Power of the Force, I have to get the coins too. And usually I've been paying about $25 to $30 when I do find a coin. But Yak Face, I've been seeing prices at like $500, $900, $700 for one coin.
Yeah.
Are there any others like that?
I don't know. Because this isn't a market I really delve into, but I do know why the React Face is that high is because that figure was so rare.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think it was sold in the US.
It was a Canada piece.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing is I know everybody says that it wasn't a US piece, but I got a tri-logo one, and I don't know. I just can't remember. It was before eBay, before all that stuff. So I just can't remember. I always thought I got it at the JCPenney's, but maybe I didn't. But I don't know.
I don't think any of them were sold in America. It was
gotcha. I don't know.
Tri-logo, that was Canada and I think Europe.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it then. But again, like I said, it was before, these local conventions were going on. I can't remember where I got it.
No, that was a shock to me to realize a coin was $500.
Yeah,
that was my biggest shock to find that out.
Did you see the little cloth cape, little Eddie Jawa that I have that has the cloth cape hood comes off?
Oh yeah,
yeah, and it's got the gun is off of like the twin pod car pilot.
Yeah,
it's a black pistol like his.
Yeah.
Look at Jedi.
Yeah, I see that.
Listen,
you know what? That happened in like 85. So
yeah, but listen, that's what it is. And I'm telling you right now, thank you for putting that on there because I know I didn't get mine at a deal.
And that's why I love this community. There's always somebody that knows something.
So that's where I freaking got it at KB Toys.
God, I miss KB
That's
Toys.
So badass, Gabe, that he said that.
Wow,
that's really cool. Because I was like, man, dude, I never went to conventions, and so how would I have got that then?
Yeah, I know people who lived in Michigan and lived in Buffalo, and they would say, yeah, they were at my toy store. Yak Face was at my toy store,
especially they're on the border.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
God, I miss KB Toys. I remember as a kid going in there and they just had a wall of Star Wars figures. You just thumbing through them.
Because they always
would
mark it down with a red marker and have like $1 or $2. Yeah.
Dude, just toy stores in general, man.
You know
what I would do on Saturdays? Every Saturday, you know, my mom would go to work. She owned a bar and would go do her book work, and she would give me. It was like, you know, $8 or $10, and I would go to the mall. I could go underneath the tunnel of the highway to the mall, and the first thing I would do is go to the toy box, KB Toys, Fun City Toys, Kitty City. I would go to all the little, because they were around by the mall, so I would hit up and always go and I'd get one action figure, and I'd go in and see a movie. But those are the best times of my life.
Yeah,
you know, I was by myself solo.
Do you guys remember walking into Toys R Us or KB's and there was that toy smell?
Oh,
it smelled like that toy plastic smell. You know, you walk in and you would smell.
There's nothing better.
That's like a guilty pleasure for me. Is when I get a new figure, is to just get it out of the package, just give it a little.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You're not weird. We all do it.
No, it's the same.
We're just all weird. It's okay.
Yeah.
I know. I have all these like little vintage things that I've been collecting. I'm keeping them in a smaller little collection room. And you walk in there and it just smells like plastic, and it's just like the most beautiful smell ever.
When you go into Denise's Barbie room, it smells vintage. It smells like nothing but 60s and 70s toys.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yes.
Well, look, we're at the 3-hour mark. Obviously we could keep on going, obviously, but
forever.
I know for
work in
Michael,
the morning, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you're on the East Coast, Matt?
No, I'm in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
So it's 11 o'clock here, so it's not too bad. But I get up early to go to work because I'm not in the Air Force anymore, but I do work on a military base as a contractor. So
very cool.
Wow. Well, it allows me to afford all of this and feed the kids.
And I'm sorry, it's J2SO. What's your first name? I'm sorry.
Jason.
Jason. So I want you to know, Gabe talked very highly of you earlier today, and I'd love to have you maybe solo one time come back on and tell us some of the stories of your builds and how this. It's really I love, and Gabe was so excited telling me about the launch bay stuff. Not launch bay, but Galaxy's Edge, but just to see the type of stuff and what was involved, maybe pictures or photos. Are you allowed to even show that kind of stuff or not really?
I have some stuff. I can at least show stuff we worked on and give detailed.
Yeah. I remember standing in those rooms. Sorry to cut you off. I remember standing in those rooms with Gabe, and Gabe was showing me around in there and stuff, and that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much detail, and I mean, I could spend all day just looking at stuff.
Yeah, I'm taking close-up pictures because I want to build that shit when I get home.
But yeah, no, and it's kind of cool just because, like, obviously in the collecting community, you start, meeting people that, the artists, like, like Gordon, right? Like we've talked about, and like, Michael McMaster, right? Who's like, they all these guys, and obviously Jason, working on this stuff that, like, honestly, like, transports us to another world, and it's such a cool thing and such a cool experience, So
for sure. Really, and last minute, Joey popping on, man. I didn't even know this has happened several times where boom, the word gets out, and here you are. We're friends now, man, and look forward to having you back on the show too.
Yeah. Anytime you guys want to talk toys, I'm down.
Let me know. Good, man.
Yeah. We'll of course, Matt, we gotta get you back on too. And obviously Harry and David, they're regulars.
Yeah, you guys have incredible work. I love those displays, man. Those are great. I love it.
Yeah,
they look great.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, appreciate that.
Cool.
Very
cool.
I
mean, I think we should probably
cut
it at Gabe, you're in San Diego. Whenever you want to hang out, man, let me know.
What the hell? That's so cool.
I'll get your number, or I'll give you my number.
Definitely have to connect. And Jason, you're in Southern California too, right?
I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah. I'm on the coast now. I was in Orlando, so.
Gotcha.
So did you do stuff just for Florida Galaxy's Edge?
Both.
They're exact replicas of each other.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, cool. Well, guys, it was great having everyone on. Thank you for jumping on. Kind of also just last minute,
Yeah,
it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, this was great, Gabe. I've been following your replicas channel for a while, and I really enjoy it, especially because it's like, oh, I got that one, and it's like, I just drool over it. I love it.
I appreciate that.
And Mike, I love your work. Your collection room is just amazing. So
thank you, Matt.
Appreciate for doing this. This is great.
No problem,
yeah,
Matt.
no, and we'll definitely have to do it again. We'll I'm sure we'll do this more often, and hopefully, other people that watches are in the group, just jump on because
the more the merrier. We like a variety. It's great having our old slug buddies on, but damn, man, we love meeting new people. So
that's cool. Well, great meeting you guys. Great hanging out. Thanks for having me on.
Well, look forward to talking to you guys again, and for sure, Joey, I'd like to talk to you about. I am going to reach out to that guy because I definitely want to do. Because I have very limited, so my gallery is separate from the house.
Yeah.
And my vintage figures that I have downstairs are in a similar wood case to the ones you saw with all those figures in it, but they're just to the vintage. But I would love to have that like in my bedroom or something. You know what I mean? I love that.
Like, he's a great guy too. That's what really sold me on it, is like he's a genuinely awesome man, awesome dude.
Yeah.
So
well, I'll let him know for sure that we talk. So.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, everybody, thank you again for joining us this midweek show. We'll see you guys on Saturday, right, Michael? We're gonna do something probably, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yep. Something getting crazy. Yep.
We got something planned. Unless I'm going to Disneyland again.
No kidding. That's for sure.
Or you could just get on your phone and walk as you're walking around like last time.
I know, like
that's
before,
funny.
right? It's hard.
I was jealous, man.
The service.
Yeah, Gabe was getting all bothered. I was going up to strangers, and they were like, "Who the hell is this retard?" So I was like, "Hey,
collection wars."
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, guys. Cool. David, always good seeing you. Harry.
All right, guys.
My new friends. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Hey, Joey,
just don't log off quite yet, but we're gonna end the show. See you. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. See you Saturday.